Good evening and welcome to the news. Today, the barber's opened and I had a haircut. Yes! Together with the wife, whew, we finally got a haircut. Now, you have no idea just how important this has been to my dearly beloved, the current Mrs. H. We've lived with this hair for a long, long time. I wouldn't say it got long, but she looked like Myra Hindley. For those of you in the States, you may well not have heard who Myra Hindley was. Look it up. Today's been a very good day. I'm sorry I'll be late tonight, but however, as you know, it's the glorious 12th. Now, they often talk about the glorious 12th, I think, as far as grouse shooting is concerned. Up in Scotland, I think it's a glorious 12th. But to me, the glorious 12th has a whole new meaning. It means we can go down the pub and we can also have a haircut and we can also go to the shops and we're almost on a level playing field as far as real life is concerned. It's been a lovely day. I actually went down to my local today and met up with some good friends of mine I haven't seen for months, really. And it's been marvellous. You don't need a gut full of beer to enjoy other people's company, and that's true. Mr. Crack, as they say over in the UK, and had a really good time for an hour and 10 minutes, and I'll come on home. Otherwise it gets deadly. You know, that 1 pint can turn into 10 if you're not careful. And no, I don't do that. So welcome, guys, on the glorious 12th. You like the haircut? Hey, I've got a pair of ears. That my ears lowered, they say. Let's just have a look, see who's here today. Dick Small Engines, good to see you, mate. Hope all is very well. Yes, it is, mate. As I said, on the 12th, it's really good. Jason Hughes, welcome, mate, as always. And Sparky, fun thing to do with Sparky. As always, mate, you're very welcome. Henry, Grandfer, how you doing, mate? I'm sorry, you'll always be my Grandfer. I'm sorry, mate. I have a huge admiration for you. And thoroughly enjoy the conversations you and I have had on and off screen. And your knowledge certainly is amazing. Jason Hughes, I think I've already said hello to. Good to see you, mate. And Sparky. Where are we? Dirt Rider. Hey there, mate. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Give me a thumbs up. Always helpful. And Stefan. And, of course, Ash, AJP. Mark Wiley and Tinker and Taylor. So, Tinker and Taylor, how do you get on with that drive of yours? No further forward. I've been looking at it, funny enough, only this afternoon. I actually mocked up the wheel on the bench with the drive wheel sat inside of it with the pin, trying to work out how it can possibly work. And for the life of me, I still can't see it. Gravy Man, lovely to see you, mate. William, hello, William. How are you, mate? Top cocker. Bless you. Ken Small Engines. Ken, when you come up, I hope you will come up, mate. I've got something to show you. Leave it. T-shirt. What do you think, eh? This is the modern version of a Congress T-shirt. No, Edward. Yes, I know, mate. I do know. Yeah. Life has just got that much easier. It's still light out. Where are we now? 8 o'clock. And I'm a bit late tonight, and I apologise for that. But as I said, I want to go down and see some friends and some mates. And the missus took the dog out for the walk. Dog thoroughly enjoyed it. Not the old boy, because he won't be with us much longer. But that's another story. And I saw some friends of ours who was, in fact, he was our best man. Simon and Sheila, they won't be watching this. He's quite a wealthy man, I believe. He tends to, his company looks after I'm not quite sure how it works out. He's an agency for dairymen, obviously milk cows, and he's made a fortune on it. And he said to me some years ago, "Oh, I'll get you a job in so and so, and I'll make you a millionaire." Well, unfortunately, I never got the job, and I'm still not a millionaire. Life's a bitch, then you die. Hey? What else? Yeah, some friends of ours down there. A new landlord or landlady, actually, in my local, who runs a tight ship, and we all had to sit outside with our clothes and our jackets on nominated tables. The dogs were not allowed to run riot as they normally used to be. That's not a bad thing, actually, thinking about it. It was table service, and our long-suffering barmaid called Mel came from previous landlords of the same pub, and all the locals kicked up a fuss to make sure that she stayed, and thank goodness she did. Mind you, I did have to wait 20 minutes for a pint, and I'll have a word with that girl, I think. Scotty, hello, mate. Good to see you. What else has been going on? Well, I managed to a mower's come in, and for nothing. Chap said, "You're welcome to it. It's no good." Took me 5 days, and I know I'm not the fastest of workers, but it went out yesterday, day before yesterday, and that was sold. The chap was really, really pleased with it. I also had a phone call from a lady who has inherited an allotment. I think I may well have spoke about the allotment side of things the other day. But she, I got 3 mowers here. You're welcome to them, free of charge. I don't want it for them. So I popped up there yesterday being Sunday. Well, it was a rust on wheels. That's the best way to put it. Very, very old things. God knows how old they were. I sadly had to turn her down, but I think otherwise I would have ended up being Conker's scrapyard, because that's all they were worth. Anyway, there was that. I'm hoping to arrange with Mick to go up there and see him with this damn mower that won't go backwards. And I know, talking to Tinkerers, he has the same problem, and we've been trying to work it out. It can't be us. Surely not. There has to be a problem. We'll find out. If worst come to worst, I'll just take the gearbox out and it become a push mower. That's the worst thing it can hand out. I went to the post office for stamps, Ken. Okay. Well, as I said, well, Ken, when you come out, I got something to show you, mate. And then we can get something organised. What else? I enjoyed Mick's stream on Saturday. It's quite interesting, actually. You know, you get a real mix of people. Always good people, nice people, always, and a real mix of conversations. I think it'd be fair to say he got a bit sticky towards the end, but Mick, bless him, managed to navigate his way through it. And mark of somebody knows what I'm talking about, I guess. Unlike me. Enough of this nonsense. I probably only do a couple of hours tonight, guys. Everything else, I've got to go back to work tomorrow, which is going to be looking after the great unwashed, as they say. Yeah, you have no idea. Right, I'm going to stick the link out. Let's have a look. See, here we go. Hello, Tim. Good to see you, mate. I stick the link out. Hopefully, that should go there. Brilliant. Come up and say hello to me. You want to take the Mickey out of T-shirt? That's okay. I have the drop-down button. Remember that. Homemade curry tonight, made up from leftover chicken. Absolutely delicious. It really was. But oh, well, Ken's up straight away. Stick your finger on your nose, Ken. Good to see you, mate. William, give us a wave. There you go.
Hey.
All the boys are in there. The boys are in. Henry, just give me a wave, mate. Good to see you. My pops, how you doing? William, Ken.
How you doing, And William.
How you doing, guys? It's good to see you.
Good,
I'm sorry I'm a bit late tonight. Sparks, give us a wave, mate. That's not a wave. It's similar to a two-fingered wave.
You didn't say which wave. You didn't say.
Oh dear, bless you. How are you? All right, mate. Hello, Mark Wiley.
I'm a bit crazy. Who's got echo?
Well, it won't be me. I can promise you.
Not me.
Not you. It'll be you. It'll be you, William.
I don't think so.
Come on, William. Get yourself sorted out, mate. Get yourself sorted out, boy.
Is it still there?
No, it's fine. I'm only pulling your chains.
Yeah. I haven't got
Sparky
it.
could make it sound like an echo from anywhere.
Okay.
Well, I've got a magic button on here. Remember that. I've got
Okay.
this button as well. You see, I can do this.
Yeah.
You see,
How are we all? Are we all well? I hope.
we're fine. Thank you.
Good. Well done, mate. Well done.
How about you? How are you?
Me, I'm fine. Yeah, I said it. I've called this stream the Glorious 12th because it's the first day of our. Yeah, well, okay. No, I'm not actually. I wish I had been, but I've been very good. I drove down to the pub, so you can't drink. You have 1 pint, and that's it. You come home, but enjoyed the crack with everybody.
I don't
Mask,
drink.
Phil?
I don't drink.
You have to wear your mask, or what was that?
No, because we were outside
Okay.
and we had like tables. I think there was 6 of us allowed around the table, and our new landlady was very, very strict, and that's not a bad thing actually.
But you like him strict, don't you? You like him strict, don't you? Really?
Phil, is this people you haven't seen in a while?
But a brand new landlady on the first day of the pub being open.
Have you showed her rope? Have you showed her the ropes? How to treat you?
She'll learn. Don't worry. No, it's just brilliant to see people that we haven't seen for a long, long time, and have a bit of fun, bit of chat, and that's often what it's all about. It's not necessarily about chucking pints of beer down your neck. It's more about having a bit of fun. You know,
Yeah.
I always say this is my virtual pub.
Yeah.
StreamYard, you know,
Yeah.
you can have a chat, a bit of fun often.
A bit like my virtual office. It's a bit like my virtual office.
Exactly right.
My virtual therapy.
How's
Well,
Henry doing?
Ken's therapy is coffee, food, engines, and work, and then his wife.
Wait, what was that? What was that last one?
Well, the mistress.
Yeah. Be very careful.
I can't afford the first one. Never mind the second one.
Ken, I had a delivery today, mate.
Oh, what'd you get?
I'll show you. I'll bring myself up. Can I?
Do you have to blow it? Do you have to blow it up before you get on stream?
Yeah. Here it is, Ken.
Right.
That will mean nothing to you.
What is it? A cleaner?
Well,
Cramp is usually what you get when you don't eat the right food or something. Oh, beauty! Oh, for my buddy
there
Craig.
you go, mate.
So yeah, if you look on it on your left-hand side, that spring steel piece. No, see the spring right there. That's the piece that broke that you cannot get. But you gotta email me though. Email me the PayPal with a total for everything and shipping and all that.
I'll get the prices of the shipping and stuff.
Okay.
It's got his original part number on there, mate. Label.
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, like I said, the firemen out in Ohio, USA, are waiting for that.
There we go. Well,
thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate it. I really do.
That's not a problem, mate. I'll get it organised.
I still don't know why the seller would not. My buddy wanted to pay for it with his card or whatever, yet shipped to you. They wouldn't even let him do that. I don't get it.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it's sorted, mate.
But I do appreciate it, Phil.
I will need the address where it needs to go for shipping.
Yep.
You know where to send it. Where to send it, Ken? Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna text him right now.
Hi, James. Good to see you, mate.
Hello, everyone in chat.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, who's got the old Kinkapoo open?
So, what have we all been up to then? I mean, since we haven't last spoken to each other since, yesterday.
I've done 3 hours of radio.
Sorry, mate, say again?
3 hours of radio,
Wow.
And then I've been eating chocolate cake with booze in it. And I've just had egg and bacon butties this afternoon. That's what I've been doing.
Good God, it sounds like to me the glorious 12th.
I don't drink. I've never drank in my lifetime. But it says alcohol contained in a cake. But I love cake.
Well, fair enough. Why not, mate? Why not?
Hey, you get
They
your
used to make a chocolate cake with Guinness in it, didn't they, years ago?
Right. Ken, Conquer, I'm going to let you know something. I'm going to email you later something. I
Yeah.
need an idea.
Okay.
We need to help somebody.
No problem, mate. You've got the email. You've got the email address.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Okay.
We always do our very best, so you know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Henry, good to see you've got a Conquer shirt on, mate.
Yes,
Mine's
sir.
in the laundry, but I wore a Terrell shirt. So.
There we go. Conquer shirt, look. There you go, mate. Well done.
Just the right color too, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, they're very similar, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I said that to Mrs. H earlier on. So you do realise that I'll now be known for my Conquer shirts.
That's right.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I've been playing
Got
around
a cake too.
with
Got to have a cake, yeah, definitely.
some little cameras,
Yeah, the UK, yeah, that's a 4K plus camera, that one. Yeah.
So
Is that similar to the GoPro type thing? Is it similar to that?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah. But you don't have all the gubbins in that
Can't
one. You
believe
don't have
how
all the gubbins.
expensive that little tiny thing is.
Yeah, 300 quid. It's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I think there's quite a lot in there, though.
There is. Compared to them ones what Henry's got. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went to
Compared.
the pawn shop, and that's what they had available. They didn't have the
Yeah.
GoPros, but
They work just as well.
yeah, I'm going to try them out. If that don't work, then I'll step it up.
Well, fair enough, mate. I mean, I bought mine. Well, to be honest with you, there's a recommendation from Mick and the rest of them, but I was able to buy it using PayPal credit card.
Yep.
Yeah, and if I paid it off within 3 months, no interest,
Yep. Good.
no problem. That's what I did.
Yeah. No.
With that, you get a discount too, don't you? With that credit card, don't they give you a discount or something?
I think so. Yeah, I use a thing called Gold, Ken. I mean, I'm not sure you get that over in the States. It's a system whereby they search for all the vouchers, all the money off vouchers.
Oh, we have ours.
It's
is
called Honey.
Ours is
Honey.
called Honey. Yes.
Honey,
Yeah,
that's
honey,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
Honey.
yeah. Have you used that, Henry?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've never used it though.
I've
Well,
used
yeah.
it. We bought Anne some. She uses some specific makeup, which is quite expensive, and she's used it, and it's taken off about 20%. So it does work.
Oh wow.
But is it 20% of her life or 20% of the makeup?
Sparky.
You got to the other pros and cons. Like if you're going to go through Amazon, you get the free Prime, and with the other ones you get the discount, but you got to pay shipping, So you got to kind of weigh everything out,
Henry, what do you have? Just the regular app for your phone, or how's that work?
I think you just download it, Ken.
And you can
got-
Yeah, 'cause I see that. I see the app. Where is it?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
you don't-
That's the one.
yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
download it. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you get-
you'll find that there's a lot of stuff there's no discount.
Or you can put it onto your browser as well. You can now
Yeah.
adapt it to your browser. It'll automatic go to the deal. So if you go on, say, Amazon or
Well, that's
whatever
what
you've
it
got,
asked me. It asked me what my browser was. It had the choice of either app download or open in Safari. Should I have opened it in Safari on the phone?
Oh,
yeah.
it's Safari, whatever browser you want to use.
Yeah. Now the phone, it's usually Safari.
Yeah. But then you've got to go to the jungle then, haven't you?
There you go.
Yeah, well, it certainly saved us some money. It's well worth doing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at it. It says, "Welcome to endless savings from your favorite stores."
Yeah, it's a genuine thing, Ken. It's not rubbish.
Right.
So, William, when you finish slugging the guts down there, what have you been up to?
Just kind of chilling out today.
Are you not working today, William?
I'm off today.
Okay, mate. Okay.
Kind of resting, trying to get. I ain't felt good 2 or 3 weeks. I'm trying to get feeling a bit
Cool.
better. Like allergies and stuff.
Because we're used to seeing you playing around with your extrusion lines.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. I'll be there in a couple of days.
Well, enjoy a few days off, mate. Enjoy it.
It's been nice too. So that helps.
He's been asleep. He'd be probably be asleep until midnight our time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I must admit, you say that. This afternoon, I got back home and I did some work in the garage, been playing around, and I had some lunch, and I sat down for half an hour, and 20 minutes later, I'd lost 20 minutes of my life. I
Yeah.
just completely dropped off.
You've done it before.
It's brilliant. It was. I woke up feeling like, oh dear Lord.
Is there anybody in the basement?
Not at the moment. Not that I can see.
Just I just had a ping. Don't worry.
No, nothing here at the moment, mate. I put that recent video up of that using that fiberglass mesh, the aluminium mesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
How
video.
How the heck did that hole happen? That's a fiberglass.
It was just rust, Henry. It was just pure rust.
Yeah, you get a little bit of that grassy seaweed muck that just stays there for years and it eats away like acid.
Very, very acidic.
Yeah.
And people don't clean the mowers.
No, nobody.
Actually looked like the blade hit it or something, you know.
No, it's just pure. That's where the grass was just stuck there, Henry, and it is acidic and it rots. We get a lot of those problems with all our mowers. We get lots of problems with rust and one thing or another. But,
don't cut it in the rain. You can't cut grass in the rain, you know.
Yeah, well, even even dry grass is acidic, you see, because people don't clean it off. You know.
Yep.
But I've several people asked me, well, how it can be powder coated, because obviously it's not metallic, it's not got a charge in it. But I was watching Martin,
Retro Restore,
and all the rest of it.
Yeah, Retro Restore.
Yeah, and he's been powder coating light bulbs and all sorts.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Really?
So I'm hoping it's going to work.
You're just baking on a plastic coating. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's just,
exactly.
It's in a powder form. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I got a friend of mine who I take the deck down. He will completely sandblast the whole deck and then powder coat it for £20.
Wow, that's cheap. That's cheap.
It is cheap, mate.
They usually charge here $20 just to prep it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this name, no names, no pack drill, but he's been doing this for many, many years. And how he's still alive, I don't know. He wears an ordinary paper face mask. He's black with grit.
Well, that's what my kid looks like.
Down inside him, You think,
my kid comes home from work after sanding the titanium at work, comes home, you can see like the black dust mark where the face mask was.
Exactly right. But
they're supposed to have respirators, and I keep telling them to go to the EH&S people over there, get fitted for a respirator, because you don't want to be breathing in that crap.
No, well, same as the bus fitter. When the bus
they have downdraft booths, so most of it is sucked down. But when you're doing this, you still get it in your face.
That's right. They call negative feed, don't they, and stuff.
Yeah, no, our whole place is all downdraft when it comes to sanding and deburring and all that.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty certain Tim goes in there sometimes without even a mask on.
Wow.
His lungs must be full of grit.
Well, look at all the car painters years ago when they had that Imron. Now one of my friends became sterile because of it.
Yeah.
He painted with Imron and he lost his what do you want to call his vibrancy? No more swimmers. Yeah. So, luckily, he already had his kids, so he didn't have to worry about it. But it was just like something you never really think of.
Hang on, Sam, let me dog out.
It's like when the bus fitter goes and bus fitting, when they do the engine, all the carbon and that lot, and they have to wear a respirator. A friend of mine never ever wore it for 30 years.
Yeah. And
then 2 months after his retirement, he died.
Yeah, we used to do brake jobs. We'd have the brake dust all over our hands. We'd eat our lunch. We had Raybestos, Henry, right? Raybestos was right here. My buddies used to sit on the bags of asbestos and eat their lunch. They jump on the bag, and boom, you see all the dust and everything. Half of them got mesothelioma because of it.
Yeah, Henry, can you put your email address in the private chat? Can you see the private chat or not?
I can't
no.
see the price.
Yeah, but that's fine. I'll get it. Is it okay if Ken? Have you got Henry's? Have you got Henry's address? Email address?
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
got it, Sparky.
Yeah, that's fine. Just send me it across sometime. Just one of you lot, because I need Henry as well with this little problem. We've got to solve something for somebody.
I got it, Sparky.
Oh, that's fantastic, Will. I didn't realise you had it. If you've got it, then Will, I'll get it off you when you go in the office.
Sparky.
Yeah, I can't. These hands can't type. I'm not allowed to. After 8 o'clock, I'm not allowed to type.
Get a pencil paper.
No, I'm not allowed to type. I'm not allowed to do anything with these hands.
I'll send it to you, Sparky.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Because after 8 o'clock, I go shutdown mode.
Just had a sudden thought, Ken. When I send this out to you, what should I mark the parcel as? A gift or what?
Yeah.
What's the cheapest way? What's the cheapest way to do it?
Sorry?
Does it matter as far as price? I mean, what's the cheapest way to? I would just
No idea,
say. What do you want to say? What can we call that?
Birthday gift. Birthday gift.
Or birthday gift? Yeah,
yeah.
like that. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Only certainly we've had problems when you send stuff and you say actually what's in there. The customs can be quite a problem.
Yeah. No, what you could say. What do you want to call it? Why don't you just say brake guard? Because that's what it is. It's a hand guard. Hand guard. That's what it is. It's a hand guard.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says on it. Hand guard. Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, put hand guard. They're not. What are they going to say? They're not going to open it.
Ken, do you
do me a favor, Henry? Flash that one more time, Henry. Flash that thing one more time, Henry, because I'm emailing them right now.
Do you have your YouTube on? It's awful.
Yeah, I don't.
It's high dance. Okay. I didn't think Cox was still around.
Have you worked on your Bing today, Henry?
No, I've been working on the cameras and getting them ready. But I got it right here. See?
Yeah, it's a good setup. That's a good one, that. There was no problems with them. Having no issues. And they're pretty sturdy as well. A good bit of kit.
Good.
Is that like a camcorder?
No, it's a network Wi-Fi. It's PoE.
Okay. Is that for
over
house
Ethernet.
security? Is it?
It's for doing Wi-Fi to shed. And you don't need wires except for the ones indoors. You don't need to dig a hole.
Yeah. This weekend I put up the Cat 6, and now I gotta put them together and make them talk to each other. Yeah.
It won't take 2 minutes. That the software's good enough for that.
Yeah.
If not, I'm in the office all weekend. If you have any problems, pop in the office.
Sparky, I just sent it to your email.
I've got it. Yeah, thank you. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to mute this for a second.
I hope that's water in there, Henry, not gin. There's your dinner.
Oh,
well done, mate. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing my shirt.
Wow, yeah. I mean, getting stuff from the States is so expensive shipping wise.
Yeah, but Phil, if you ever want stuff like that, let me know. I'll do it in one big box and just do it all. No big deal.
All right, mate. Yeah, because it's incredible the prices.
Oh yeah.
For shipping, you know, you think.
I went to the post.
A long way away as well. Let's be honest.
I was saying before, I'd rather watch the grass grow than go to the post office again. Okay. I go there today. I figure, okay, middle of the day. It was 10 of 1. Nobody's going to be around. It's a Monday. Okay. So I walk in. What do I get? I get the one lady who wants a P.O. box, which is going to take forever. I got another lady who wants a passport, and the computers aren't working. Then I got another guy in front of me. All he wants is a return or change of address form, and a lady in front of me wants them to weigh up all her mail. 40 minutes later, the lady's like, "May I help you?" I go, "I just want stamps."
Yeah.
You know? Ugh.
Yeah.
Just
It's
seen
like
Dirt
it's like
Rider. Think of Dirt
DMV,
Rider.
Henry, just like DMV. You know,
Yeah.
they have 2 people working there with like 72 people in there.
Right.
Unreal.
And Dunkin' Donuts too. You go to the counter, everybody's at the window.
Yeah, it's. Well, I think what's going on here. I'm not sure what happened in the States, but we are gradually, very slowly, gradually opening up again. Thank God. But we're all concerned it's going to go too fast, and there's
Yep.
problems. And the main topic of conversation down the pub tonight was, what happens if, it all goes tits up again?
Yeah.
Because I don't think we can't go on like this. We need our freedom back.
My state now is one of the highest with the COVID instances now. We were the lowest.
Yeah.
And then they opened everything up, and now we're like one of the highest. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
It was too fast. Too soon, too fast,
Sure, yeah. I mean, I was talking to somebody else over the weekend, and they were saying that over here in the UK, we're close to the, what's it called, the herd. No, what do they call it? The herd something.
It's
herd
that ratio of getting it versus not getting it or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the herd immunity.
Oh yeah, that's your town. Yeah. For our state. Yep, red alert. Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yep. We're the worst.
Yep, we are.
Well, you just have to stay safe, guys, don't you? I mean, it's in your own hands. The problem is that there are so many people that don't follow the rules, and then they wonder why it's all going wrong.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, it's like my supervisor at work. He followed every rule. He wore masks. He wore shields. He stayed away from everybody. I mean, he was extra cautious.
Yeah.
Here, where I am
it.
here, Fairfield County. That's us, right?
Yep.
Got 92,000 cases and 2,100 deaths. That's
wow.
Connecticut. That's Connecticut. Cases and deaths.
Yep.
So we've lost over 7,000 people in my state. 7,944 people, and we're one of the smallest states in the nation.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah.
I mean, it brings it home, doesn't it? It really does.
I'm telling you.
I got to let the cat in.
And now vaccinations, we're up to 1.5 million people vaccinated already.
Other states getting on top of it now, Ken?
As far as the vaccines or what?
Yeah, on the vaccination.
Yeah, but now it's 16 years and older. But I'll be honest with you, I think the people from like 16 to 35, they don't want it. They're afraid of it. So you're starting to get this inverse flip now, where the people that are older or sickly or whatever, aged and all that, they've got it already. Now they want to get the rest of the people. But like I said, 35 and under, they're afraid of it. They think, who knows? So.
Well, the problem is that they're going to pass it on. They might not be ill themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they could be a carrier, not have any symptoms or anything, and give it to other people. Yeah, no, that's.
And I mean, I look at the poor people in Brazil at the moment. I read something. There was 3,000 people, I think, died in one day.
Wow.
I mean, wow. I mean, oh Lord.
Yep. I'm just waiting. I think I got to wait another month for mine.
That's the same.
Your first jab or your second one?
Yeah, first one. But it's just you get put on a list, and I even told them. I said, if they had a cancellation, call me. And I still,
of course, yeah.
That you're hearing about all these people that apply for 4 or 5 different places. Then they don't tell the other people, oh, I already got it, and then they're throwing away shots or trying to call people up saying, come on in,
Well, we find that over here, Ken. Where I work at a doctor's surgery.
Yeah.
People will phone up and say, just to let you know, I've had the jab, so and so.
Yeah.
Well,
But they say call up and ask if there's any extras because they said there always are.
Our surgery is crazy here. It's 5 weeks to see a doctor or speak to a doctor. 5 weeks, and
just
it's 10 weeks just to speak to a doctor.
Holy
and it's 10 weeks, right, to go and see a doctor. But this is the problem, right? This is the issue we've got: is a digital service only. you can't see anybody. It's digital
Yeah, it's
only.
like FaceTime.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
what
the
we
problem
do.
is the doctor's surgery refuses now for the next, say, year or so. They said that's how it's going to be, which is
Wow.
fine. But if you've got an illness that you need sorting, you live in a small town like we live in,
Yeah.
it's a bit crazy.
Wow.
Conker, what's your email start with?
He's got his is the which one? The top one? That one's
Hang
fine?
on, mate. Hang on.
He's just the top Conker at Outlook. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
There you go, mate.
Oh, where is it? Yeah, that's the one I've got. That's fine. Just clarifying it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the other one you're aware of is.
Yeah, I've got the other one. It's just I wanted to send it a generic one.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Send all emails out to you lot. If you can do that favour for us, what's in that email, it would come in handy.
Of course we do. Yeah, whatever. We do whatever we can now.
Yeah, thank you ever so much. Just don't. But in a moment, I think this person needs it.
Fine.
It's run a bad luck in the world, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I'll read the email later on. No problem.
Yeah, that's no worries. Right, I've got to sort out the wife. I've got the curry to sort out for tomorrow.
Oh, well
I'll be back.
All right, good to see you, mate.
Thank you all for your help. Take care. Look after yourself. Stay safe. And Henry, remember, beam to beam's there, but don't try and cook sausages on it.
Hey, Sparky, I just read it.
Yeah.
Is it better for like a PayPal thing or?
No. Just give me an idea. Just give me an idea what they need. I'm going to sort it out. Okay. I just need your ideas because you know better than I do. I have never dealt with that kind of thing, you see. Okay. But I need your help because one of you three in the panel now and a few other ones, we can get together, help this person because the equipment they've got is... Yeah.
All right, mate.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves, right? I'm back in the panel.
Thanks, mate.
Bye.
Good evening, Grandpa Kevin. Nice to see you. How are you?
Oh, hey, Kevin.
Where is Kevin? How you doing, Kevin?
Well, I'll put the link out to see where we are. Hang on a second. 2 seconds. Where are we? Paste. There we go. Good to speak to anybody anyway. Although we have got quality here as well, which is always nice.
Yeah, we got William's mouth in here.
And we got William's mouth, yeah.
I can't. I had to. I guess to hear. I can't.
Oh dear. Talking about quality. There you go. Oh. Mr. Einstein.
How's Mrs. Einstein there, Kevin? Good deal.
How you doing, Kevin? Good to see you, mate.
Hanging in there.
I'm sure that moustache of yours gets longer every time I see you.
Mm-hmm.
The trouble you'll find, mate, I would do that unless you keep it trimmed, you know, it gets in your mouth actually. It gets a nuisance.
Yeah. It's a little tough straining the soup.
Oh dear. Hang on, there's a bit of a thing going on here actually, and there's yourself.
Here we are.
Henry's just disappeared quietly. There's certainly me. And Ken's working on one. And William just can't be bothered to shave. There's a bit of a set going on there, William. I'll tell you, mate. A bit of salt and pepper going on, mate. You know?
Yeah.
I got a little more pepper right now, but I'll be mostly salt in a few years.
Well, yeah. It's an age thing, mate. It's like your hair. I've always said I got ash blonde highlights.
What do they say? I'd rather be gray than nay.
Well, yeah. I mean,
oh, here's a good one, Kevin. This is your cousin Bob Marley Einstein.
Yeah, Bob Marley Einstein. There we go. The dreadlock queen.
Dear Lord.
I never saw that before. That's kind of cool.
Well, I hate to say, but it's not going to be me.
William, your
Hi,
beard
how are you, mate?
Green.
What's that?
Your beard looks green. What's up with that?
Looks what?
Your beard looks green.
Oh, I don't know.
Green? Does anybody else see
Yeah, my
green on his beard?
Yeah, but is it green or is it blonde?
gray, blonde, or whatever
Oh,
it is.
you can't
Gray.
tell by me. I have poor color perception.
Oh, there you go.
Here you go, Kevin.
You can put. There you go. Genius at work.
Yeah, I tell you what, Kevin, that could be that could make a really good sticker for you, mate.
What?
I'm in the
Genius at
shade.
work.
The one that Ken's just showed.
Oh, this one's
Genius
better.
at work.
Hang on, I'll bring you up, mate. Hang on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken.
That's
Ken.
him right there.
Ken.
I know. See, it looks like it. Wow, here's a real good hair day, Kevin.
Yeah, that's when I get up in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's not something you don't ever think about hair until you haven't got any. And then by then it don't matter anyway.
And by the time you don't have any, you really don't miss it.
No, exactly right. Mowers and blowers. If I had money to here we go. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I
You're
got
welcome to
the
come up you wish to.
I got the wave on my head. The wave, bye bye.
Oh, this one says it best. Okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Well, yeah, I mean, never enter an argument you can't win.
Yep. So if I missed everybody in the chat. Hi, everyone. It's the old man here.
Hey, come on. You're not that old, mate.
I'm older than you.
I'm not too sure. I just look younger.
And your year of birth, 53?
No, 52, mate.
Haha, 51.
All right, okay. Hey, it's not a competition.
What's that, Henry?
50.
50. Okay, what are you bragging now or what?
No. But look at that beautiful skin, you know.
What face cream do you use, Henry? You use the wife's face cream, do you?
Engage.
Whatever it is you use, don't use the same one as Henry. As William, I should say. It turns his green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, love it. I do, honestly. Yeah.
Did you say you had back on your mowers, Conquer? All them 3 mowers was bad.
Hang on, man. Let's bring you over. Say again.
I said, was all your 3 mowers you went and looked at bad? This
Yeah,
pocket?
they were bad, mate. They were just pure. They were just pure rust, mate. They all had Briggs and Strattons. They was like the little cheapy mowers you buy from our local B&Q and stuff. The cables and stuff were all good, but I just couldn't be bothered to take it home and mess around with them.
Hey,
You know?
Phil, I just sent you the address.
Okay, mate. Thank you. I'll look it up when we're all finished.
Oh, Ken, you were questioning me about an international forever stamp.
I bought them today.
Yes, I questioned the post office, and the clerk says to me, I don't think so.
Yeah. Wait, I'll go get them. I'll show you what they look like. Hold on.
Maybe you should check higher up.
I just went to the post office. Like I said, I'd rather watch grass grow than go there again. But
I don't blame you.
Our post office is actually pretty good over here. It's yeah, it just come through.
Phil, does your postal rates climb every year, or just all?
Certainly normally our stamps go up on a yearly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, unfortunately.
Is it based on the cost of living, Phil?
this is the Global Forever.
Very good. And that's what, $1.20 you paid?
It used to be $1.15 until about 6 months ago or 3 months ago.
Yeah, January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get what I'm gonna do, Phil. All the ones we've got like 7 or 8 or 9 people on here that we always talk to. So I bought 10 Forever stamps, and I'll mail those directly to those people.
Right.
Okay, but if there's any more, I'll include some more of the other stickers in there. But I think for now, with these forevers, I should take care of most of our close friends. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay.
Ken, how about if I send you up a dozen envelopes?
No, I got envelopes. In fact, I found a whole box of them today. I didn't even know I had. My wife had them stashed away in one of the cubbies next to the bed. I opened it up and I go, "What's this?" It's a box of envelopes. I mean, it's probably been there 30 years.
Yeah, well, I've got thousands of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure they're nice small envelopes too, just enough because my kid has a weight scale for food, so we figured out I could ship 15 stickers under an ounce that just qualify for that.
With that envelope,
With the envelope, it's 15 stickers. 17 is exactly an ounce, so we figure 15. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So
So the stuff you're sending me over, Ken, do you know where you want me to forward it on to, or just wait?
No. The stuff I'm forwarding, I've got a couple things for you. I've got a couple things for Mick and Riley. Yeah. And the rest is just like the stickers and stuff. That's all.
Okay. Do you know? Well, I'll wait to Riley. I'll see who wants the stickers, and I'll just send them out.
Like I said, most of the people we deal with on, the 6 or 8. That's why I got the 10 forever stamps, because I think 10. If you look at our community and the people that we talk to all the time on the streams, 10 should handle it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
If there's anyone more, I'll get some more. But I figure this way, I don't want to inundate you with all that crap. You know what I mean?
It's not a problem, mate.
Yeah, I know. But I tell you though, Kevin, and the post office. I walked in. One lady wanted a safe deposit box. Another lady wanted a passport, and the computers weren't working. And I'm like 6th in line. I'm going to be here forever.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that's what's nice. What I do, I had to go to the post office today. Also, I had 4 mailings to bring in.
Yeah, what'd you say? You walk in the back door or something?
I go in the back door and go right up to the counter behind the clerk. I go, excuse me, I'm next. You got to put a deposit into my account. Take care of it.
And then you get people walking in. They have like an adjunct line, like in the middle of the store.
Yeah.
And there's a lady trying to get a passport, and it's not working. And all of a sudden, people start forming a line behind her. And I'm like, "Yo, what are you doing?" They're like, "Well, this is another line." No, it's not.
No,
that's like a kiosk that they could use when they're. And the lady is funny. She goes to get a passport, and the girl whips out it looks like her own personal camera, to take the photo and everything. And I'm like, "What is this?"
Yep.
And then the computers aren't working. So send the lady home. Say, come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, they get real picky. You can only do passport photos certain days of the week down here.
Unreal.
But it's open till 5 o'clock. I didn't know the post office. Don't worry, mate. When it rises, anything in there from Ken, I should make sure it goes to everybody.
Yeah. No, I said we're good. And I told Dusty too. Dusty wanted to send a bunch of stuff out. I said, send them to me. I said, because the stamp here is 55 cents. It's
Partners.
Hi, Partners.
Good. Hey, Partners.
Good to see you, mate. How you doing?
I'm good, Phil.
Great.
I was watching your clutch video, Parkness.
Oh, clutch video.
Did you do a clutch or something?
Not quite yet.
A Volkswagen clutch?
I'm working on one. I posted some on Instagram.
Oh, that's where I saw it. Okay, I saw it on Instagram. That's all.
No, videos won't be out till.
That's where I saw it. Okay. I get confused with that Instagram versus that.
Yeah, Instagram's a bit more up to date.
Ever since I switched my phone, the accounts are all messed up.
All the different videos coming up. I've always been said, you didn't show us doing the doing that bit of fiberglass. Well, I'm sure anybody can know what. See me slapping a bit of fiberglass all over the place. The stuff I use is actually resin, and the fiberglass was mixed in with it, and it was like fighting with mud up a hill. It was one of the easiest stuff to use.
Well, you had to buy it all as a kit, or you bought it all individually, Phil?
No, it's a kit. It's Isopond. Do you get that stuff in the States? I guess you do.
Not that brand, but we have Bondo and all the different brands.
Yeah.
It's
the aluminium mesh I was trying to get across to people because I thought that was a really good idea, good for strength.
Yeah, usually in the kits over here, they'll give you like a fiberglass mesh. You had aluminum mesh, right?
Yeah, you can buy the fiberglass mesh or the aluminium mesh.
I forgot vowels. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's quite expensive, actually. That mesh. I mean, I had a piece which was probably a square foot. I mean, that was about £3.50.
Wow.
Well, this stuff costs pennies to make, obviously.
Yeah. You could have gone to the hardware store probably and got a window screen that either.
That's what
You're
it
probably right,
probably
Henry. Actually, but to be honest with you, mate, it was all done off the top of my head, like and I want to get this done. I'm still waiting for the fitter to come to finish the whole job off on the outside. The inside's done. I've sandpapered it down, but I need now to put some fitter across the on the face, so it finishes the job off.
So what are you going to prime and paint the whole thing?
Well, yeah. Well, it's just gonna get sent down to be sandblasted, then powder coated can.
Oh, okay.
If it works, I mean, I'm not sure.
If it's only 20 pounds, that's
£20. Yeah.
Wow.
And it comes back looking spanking new.
Mm.
He really does a good job.
Well, look what Martin does. Martin does it to everything, and that looks gorgeous.
Yeah, he does.
Here for 20 pounds.
Coated his wife.
Oh yeah, 20 pounds. I do it to everything.
Sharon's had a go.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky. This guy's done it for years, and a friend of mine. Well, the thing about it is, I never take advantage. Like, it's only if I need it done, and it's I like all these things work. If I can do him a favor, then it's it swings and roundabouts.
Right.
It all goes around, doesn't it?
So, Kevin, I seen you taking apart that switch. Is it really, really worth it to get those little silver? What do you call it?
Contact
connectors.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean that big breaker that I took apart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all brass. The contacts are brass, but then they have the silver plate on it, so that it'll make. Well, there's at least 1.5 ounces of brass in there. It's chunky, So, but for me, it was just a matter of it's here. I'll tear it apart.
Okay. I was just wondering if all that time to take everything apart is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you don't want to do it, send it down to me. I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, each his own, like I don't think I could have that time to just sit there, tear those little things out of there,
Yeah.
Big old hammer.
Yeah. But the ribbon cables on the computers.
Yeah.
You peel the ribbon cables off of the plug at the end, and they've got all the little contacts inside there. They're all gold plated. I'll sit there with a pair of needle nose pliers and just peel them out, throw them in a pin.
Wow.
I've got a quart milk container that's about 2/3 full with just the gold pins. There's probably
quite a job getting the gold off, though, isn't it, Kevin? You got to use some sort of acid and stuff.
Yeah, see, that's something I'm not going to be bothered with. I'm just pulling the pins. If somebody's interested in buying the pins, make me an offer. I'll send you the pins. I don't care.
I have seen YouTube videos of people mixing it with acid and all sorts of things.
Yeah, well, Scrap and Irish does the gold pins off of the circuit boards and such, and the cell phone boards. He gets the gold flashing off of them. I think he puts it in nitric acid. I'm not quite sure. But E-Waste Mike does the same thing from time to time. He'll do some of that.
But you need a ton of those to get anything measurable, no?
Oh, yeah. You probably have to have 10 pounds of pins to get 8 grams or 10 grams of gold.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the money you spend, the time you spend, the chance you take on being injured with the acids and everything else, plus breathing in the fumes.
Yeah. I did a job in an area here, Ken knows, Waterbury, and I was working in, putting in exhaust systems for an area where they powder coated the gold onto those pins. And it's actually a powder,
Yeah.
It's in powder
Yeah.
form, that gold, and they
Yeah.
spray it on like that.
Really?
They spray it on and bake it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he tell you did?
Well,
should
you
see
can say
Don-
this about a lot of hobbies and these things, though, guys. And it's if you actually worked out what you were earning per hour,
You'd be
in a
given
lot
money.
of cases, you wouldn't take it on. I mean,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but even some of the small engine jobs we do too, by the time we sell them, you really can't look at your labor,
You don't even
not,
on some of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've got some people bought some rods in recently. I fixed some fly rods and fishing rods. Guy turned up here on Saturday. Can I build him 2 brand new a matching pair of cart rods? Well, yes, I can. But quite frankly, you could probably buy them cheaper than I can make them for you. You know?
You're talking out of what material though, Phil? Out of fiberglass or out of what?
Yeah, carbon fiber. Yeah.
Oh, carbon fiber. Okay.
Yeah, but I buy the blanks, Ken. I don't roll them myself.
Yep.
And I sent the guy off saying, look, here's the name of the company that I suggest that you go to. I mean, yeah, I could have made myself, a few £100, but frankly, at the moment, I don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you have all that, Phil. You have the ferrules and all that stuff to wind.
Yeah. I got all the gear. In fact, by the side of me here, you can't quite see. There's lathes for building rods.
Oh well.
You know me. With
yeah, you gotta get the nice wine. Filament and all that. Yeah.
I mean, I got bit by my recent bite from my lathe last time. That's my own fault.
Did you ever do one backwards by mistake? Put the ferrule on backwards or upside down?
No, sir. No, sir. When you're talking about that, this is
Snobby made those. Didn't Snobby make some kind of lures?
Yeah,
or something?
you can make them out of wire. You can twist them yourself. And Snobby made some floats.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was really clever actually because I've not seen them made before, and I hope he might make a video on to show it. How to turn up these things, because to go out and buy them is incredibly expensive. Like anything to do with a hobby, double the price.
Yeah.
Right.
Now you're into what? Is it fly fishing? That's what it is. The fly stuff.
Fly fish. I fly fish. Yeah, that's what I do with the rods and stuff. But I had a lady turn up here. In fact, her rods here. She very well spoken gentry. She just brought this. This is a fly rod tip. I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can actually see, but there should be a liner there.
What, like a Teflon line or something to make it glide?
And it's broken. She said, "I can't. Can you replace it?" Well, yes, I can. This rod here is a 2-part. This rod was over £1,000.
Oh, what is it? Carbon?
Carbon fiber, handmade by Hardy's.
Wow, Hardy's. I thought they made hamburgers.
I mean, this was a really expensive fly rod. £1,000.
What do you have to do? Glue on like a Teflon ring or something to sort of glide better?
What I actually do is I heat up. What I do is I put an elastic band through the eye, and I clamp that into a vise. Then I heat it with an air gun that melts the glue, and then by putting pressure on the elastic band, it will pull the broken piece off.
Well,
if you try to pull it off with pliers or by hand, you'll break it.
Yeah.
Now, what happens without the liner? Too much friction, it'll break the line?
It cuts the line.
Okay. And also, too, it probably sensitivity, right? So you could feel.
I mean, look at it. I mean, you can't see, Ken, but I mean, I could bend that. I could, if I want to, bend that in half, and it won't break.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a lovely piece of workmanship.
What do you use for reels, Phil? Any kind of special reels you guys use?
When you say reels, sorry, what do you mean? What
the reels, the take-up reels on the bottom, the reels.
She had a Hardy reel as well.
Yeah.
Again, another expensive one. She said, "Can you service it for me?" So
don't they have bearings in it, ball bearings or special stuff in those things too?
No, there's never any ball bearings in it, mate. No, funny enough, they work on a ratchet. But the strange thing was, when I actually looked at the reel, the insert from that rod that's missing had come down the line and been wrapped around inside the reel.
Oh, where the take-up was?
Yeah. You take it up, yeah. So I found it for. But I stripped the reel down, and it was like new. It was perfect because it was their reels are hand built. They're handmade, and so I cleaned it for her, serviced it. Just got to get that.
Oh,
Yes, I take that as a compliment, mate.
Who's Jack Hargreaves? Is he like an outdoorsman?
He used to be a TV presenter, but he did stuff, fishing and.
Yeah. If you Google Jack Hargreaves, in fact, I've actually made a note about it when one of my little sat down chats. I felt like I was Jack Hargreaves.
Yeah.
I got a good friend whose last name is Hargreaves. I've never heard the name other than that.
Yeah, if you look him up, he was did a TV program about country life, and he's a fascinating man. He's dead and gone now, bless him. He lived very close to us here, actually. But I can tell you some stories. A friend of ours was a poacher turned gamekeeper, and he was involved with a TV program, filming the TV program.
Mm-hmm.
Chap by the name of Shepherd, John Shepherd. There you go.
That's him.
That's Jack Hargreaves.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and he made so many TV programs. And if you've got time, Ken, if you like gentle, soft TV time, watch it, and you'll get engrossed in it.
He's all over YouTube. A ton of videos. It's Jack Hargreaves Gone Fishing.
Very gentle man.
Yeah.
Called Out of Town.
I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, made by made by Southern TV.
Yeah. It's a life relived on television.
Yeah. I would surely suggest, can you watch it?
Okay.
When you've got some peaceful time just to sit and watch it and enjoy it.
Interesting. It looks like he reached a ripe old age, huh?
Yeah, he did. He originally, would you believe, came from the city life.
Oh, no kidding.
And during the war, after the war, his family moved down into the countryside and took up farming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating man.
He's actually on a website called Famous Pipe Smokers.
Really, is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
A friend of ours, this chap John Shepherd, as I said, was a poacher turned gamekeeper who taught me to fly fish. Actually, he taught all of us to fly fish. Was involved with the TV programs, and often he would cast the rod and catch the fish, and then give it to Jack to carry on filming about catching the fish.
Okay.
Yeah. He was he's a very, very good fisherman, John. He was banned from every lake in the area.
I can see that. Yeah.
He used to pinch all the fish, all the trout. It was always for trout.
Yeah.
I went to John's house once, and he lived again locally, and there was a dead deer hung up because anything that was got killed, roadkill, he'd take it home, and he would dress it in his backyard. And oh dear.
Now, is this a program he had called Old Country?
Yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. And he talks about fly rods on there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, really interesting chap.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah, it looks like he had a nice workshop.
Yeah, that was just a studio, kid, believe it or not.
Okay.
But it just reminded myself when I was talking on one of my videos, I felt like I was Jack Hargreaves, just sat there in my workshop talking, just talking, as always, Ken, just talking bollocks.
Now, how long has he been gone?
Oh, partners, help me out on this one.
1994.
Wow.
How long?
25 years. 27 years.
Wow. Is he that long?
Yep. 15th of March 1994.
Yeah, 27 years.
Wow, I didn't know he'd gone that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, right too when he
Well, there you go.
Hey, Phil, at our age, 10 years goes by, and so like a year, Pew, gone.
Henry, people told me that years ago, and I never believed them, but it's true.
Yeah.
You look back. I mean, yeah, wow. Annie and I were only talking the other day. We've been married for 11, 12 years. We've known each other for nearly 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? Where'd that go? What's that gone?
I've known my wife for 42.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. What happens?
It
And
just,
then when we're gone, you'll all be, if God forbid, but when it eventually going to happen, you'll think, oh, I remember it. Remember all that chap top conference? Yeah. 3 weeks later,
Nobody knows you. Yeah, 3 weeks after you're gone, nobody remembers your name.
That's right, exactly. Because we're all in transit, aren't we? We're all,
Yeah.
I tell my kids that all the time. I says, I'm going to live forever. And they said, how do you figure that? I says, love me or hate me, but you'll remember me.
Yeah.
I forgot who said it, but they said there's no sense being the richest man in the cemetery. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Ken, you are so. That's weird. Went to see our hairdresser today, and I told him you will end up the richest man in the cemetery. He was telling me how much money he had, and he just buys all this savings. He's a very wealthy man.
Yeah,
lovely guy. Don't get me wrong, but spend it, enjoy it.
Yeah.
What's the point?
It's understandable that you want to spend it, but you also have that thought in the back of your head: am I going to have enough to last?
Right.
Well, yeah. I think we'll all, most of us do, Kevin. To be honest with you, it's
two words, Kevin. Really compound interest.
Compound, yeah.
We booked a cruise. We've coming up in July with some friends of ours. 3 days.
Didn't you say you're only going to go up and down the river?
We're going to go up and down the cruise, up and down the country.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
It's 3 days with different surroundings.
Yeah, floating hotel.
Yeah. And 3 days with good friends, good company, food, drink, surroundings.
Yep.
And I can't wait, Kevin. I really can't. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
And then we're away again New Year's Eve. We're going to Amsterdam on the ship.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
We're doing that. We've done that. We've done Amsterdam before. We're not on the ship, but we're doing it for New Year's Eve.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So again, looking for. So as you're going down the Cirque Street, we've been there before, Partners. You know what I'm talking about.
In the window.
Yeah, looking through the windows. Yeah. In fact, we went there many years ago, and we spoke about this before. I know we have, and I found it all very sad.
There's only one street. There's one street with that you can pass through. That happens. Hello? It used to be all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, they have the one street. It runs along a canal, I think, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
They all once the curtains are closed, that means they're doing a bit of business.
Yeah.
But you notice the windows are not closed that often. They're open very soon.
Yeah. Yeah. I was there, 6 years ago?
Oh, you were the one. I think I seen that video, Henry.
Video?
Yeah, you mucky devil. Is it any winner? You had a heart attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It looks like we've lost William. He's got a beautiful day out there. Look at that beautiful blue sky.
Yeah.
Is he down south, Ken?
He's Virginia, right?
Wow, look at that blue sky down there. Look. Wow.
Well, I'm going to bow, gentlemen. Thanks for having me up, Phil.
Hey, partner, it's good to say. Sorry, man. I always call you partner. What's your real name?
I'm not going to reveal my real name on here.
Okay, that's not a problem, mate. No, that's not a problem.
We'll just call him Fred.
You know my real name.
We'll call you Fred. That's not a problem, mate.
You go like that.
It's good to see you, mate. Always good to see you.
And you, Phil.
You take care.
See you, Fred.
Take care.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred.
Mark does.
Good man.
We used to do that when we were growing up. If we didn't know someone's name, we always just called him Fred. And remember,
Really? Okay.
hey, you remember
I always
Kevin,
feel
I Miss in the Morning?
Yeah.
When all the shirts said Fred? After
Yeah.
his brother?
Yeah. I just feel a bit uncomfortable calling somebody by their screen name, that's all.
Yeah, everybody calls him Park.
Does anybody remember Gene Shalit?
Oh, yeah, with the mustache.
And the bushy eyebrows.
Bushy eyebrows, yeah.
Oh, God. He's
the eyebrows
only,
like Baryshnikov.
He's, of all the people that you say, oh, I met him, or I met him, or I met him, he's the only person that's been on TV that I've met.
Channel 4 News.
The only person.
Get the $100.
Huh?
Gene Shalit.
Get my $100 from the lots.
Who's got $100?
Was the second
Who's got the $100?
Yeah, so we're going to feed them. Right, guys, I'm going to feed the dogs. Ken, you're in charge for a second.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
There you go.
Okay.
Figure out. And he had a raspy voice.
Oh, here's a better one.
That's it.
Yeah, that mustache went all the way to his earlobes.
Yeah.
Gene Shalit.
I got a deal for you. Give me my lawnmower for my car.
Whoa.
Oh. It's funny. Gene Shalit was the only one I knew, white guy with an afro.
There you go.
But I remember him. Channel 4 News every night. I remember watching him.
Yep. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. Let me see if they got a IMDb on him or something. Oh, Wikipedia. Let's see. Born. Oh, he's still alive. Born in 1926. Holy cow, he's 95 years old.
My goodness.
He retired in 2010.
You could have got that out of your daddy's house.
Wow. Yeah, he's 95 years old, still alive. Wow.
Very good.
Oh, Morristown High School. There you go.
Well, that's good.
Wow. Yeah, he was on TV 67 to 2010. 6 kids. Wow.
Got my lawnmower and $500. Yeah.
That should be enough for us to buy dinner.
I was going to say. Sold.
$99 a month on that damn pills.
Yeah.
This is a PG channel, okay? Sounds like a good deal, William. So he's muted. We can't hear him. Now he's muted. We heard the whole damn conversation, William. You're busted.
We won't tell your wife. Just send us each $100.
I was going to say, is he trying to get a date or what's the deal?
He's trying to
take $100 off if we go down to the Bonanza.
There you go.
So when you sending that package out there, Ken?
Oh, definitely this week. It's just I want to get all the envelopes out first, all the stickers and all that stuff. Get those done. Then because I asked the lady today, I go, "What's the the best way to send it?" I said, "Is it by weight or what is it?" And I want to have a sturdy enough box because I got a something for Phil and something for Riley boy, and then I got a couple other things. That float bowl you gave me, and then remember the carburetor? I got the float bowls there. I want to send those, and then some stickers and stuff. But the lady said it's all by weight. Everything is weight. So do you know, Kevin, that $25 or whatever is there a threshold weight for that?
If you're using a priority envelope, I'm
using a regular cardboard box that I'm going to trim and just
box. I'm not sure. I know that with the priority boxes, they have a flat rate for whatever you can shove in the box.
Yeah. But even for international, I didn't see anything.
International, 1 pound, 15 ounces, and then the rate jumps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I shouldn't be over that. Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, Ian Matthews just released something.
Has Ian Matthews been around?
No, he just released a video. It says, "I'm not in denial." What do they say? Denial? It's not just a river in Egypt?
Yeah.
Come on, Ken. That's an old one, mate.
I know.
So
Hey,
is the
so is Ian, right?
I think William's joking. He's showing us his backside here at the moment.
Oh, it's a shorty though. It's only a minute 46, so whatever it is.
Oh wow, yeah. He's
Kevin, tell Phil the joke about your ring and the 10 drops of gas.
yeah. This guy goes into the gas station. And he goes up to the attendant and he says, "Listen," he says, "I want a nickel's worth of gasoline in this ring." The guy looks at him like he's crazy. He said, "Just, I'll show you what it is." But he says, "You put a nickel's worth of gas in that ring." So the attendant's okay, fine. They put the nickel's worth of gas in, and the guy says, "Okay." He says, "Now I'll show you." So he says.
So what was the joke then, Kevin?
Okay, I think they're letting you in. All right. So I would talk to Maskey. Red line wouldn't see me.
It is what it is.
Bye, Libby. Bye.
He says, "I'll show you what it is." So he says, "Okay." So he says, "Okay." So he goes.
Is there anyone who you couldn't say that joke then, wasn't it?
Oh, she's heard worse than that, though.
Yeah.
Well, we used to say, "How many girlfriends do you have?" And you said 5. Mary and her 4 sisters.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know. Sorry, mate. I need 2 hands. There you go. There you go.
Have no space in that.
Oh dear. So say the word over, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, if anything happens to me, call the law.
Hey, William, I thought we upset you there, mate. You just sat there showing us your butt.
William, what, you got a hot date tonight? Holy cow.
X is over here. Anything happens to me, call the law.
I thought my wife was potty mouth.
I'll be back. Come on.
Oh, Lordy. I tell you.
He's going to come out with bruises and everything else all over.
Yeah, not the face. Not the face.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear.
Hey, Scotty, where you been hiding?
Scotty. William, if she whips out the handcuffs, run.
Yeah, unless
You know, William, she does stay where you are and enjoy.
Fur-coated handcuffs, then it's okay.
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
Yeah. Our family is growing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I saw some friends of ours down the. I was saying earlier on, down the pub, but we haven't seen them for months, and they've got a brand new dog, a new puppy, and it's the daughter of their original dog that they lost. You know, and it's an absolute cracking little Jack Russell. Wants to take the world on. You know, about that long.
Yeah,
thinks it's an elephant. You know.
Yep.
You got
if the big dogs had that much energy as those little dogs, oh boy.
Yeah. If you know, a little dog was the same size as the rest of the dog, they'd be a killer. They'd be a nightmare. You know, they have no idea. You know, I mean, ours is, well, apart from the old boy, he's, you know, you don't even know what day of the week it is now in your house, but bless him. But everybody knows him down the block. When I first had my dog, this little Jack Russell, he sat in my hand there. That's how big he was.
Yep.
Literally sat there. Yeah, we used to take him down the pub, and they loved him.
Oh, quick bio break. I'll be right back.
All right, mate. It's yeah. I've said to Anna, I don't want any more dogs. I can't cope with losing them all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they're friends for life, and then you lose them, and I think, oh, I can't do it again.
We've got 2 that are getting up there. One's 15 and a half, the other's 10 and a half.
Yeah. He's 16 and a half, going on 17, and we're having to manage him. Put it that way, Kevin.
Yeah.
You know,
the older one that we have has got a bad hip, so we carry him up and down the stairs.
Yeah, I know. Ours, he doesn't know where he is half the time. So, I mean, you find him just staring at a wall.
Yeah.
And that is a classic example of a dog that's, very old dog.
It's on the downside, yeah.
Yeah, the trouble is that, we then get the accidents, which is fine because we got a hard floor that we can clean easily.
Yeah.
But it gets to the point when you come in a day and you think, oh, dear Lord.
Yep. Yeah, you don't want to come home and find that nothing's happened and there's no activity.
Yeah, but having said that, he still loves to go out for a walk. He can't go very far, but he runs around and all that, and he's not in pain. And I'm not going to lose a dog just because, of a few accidents. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it.
No, my dog, well, my wife's dogs. This 15-and-a-half-year-old, he had his gallbladder taken out 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like a puppy again.
Yeah. If I thought for 1 minute my dog was in pain, I would be the first one to take him down to the vet and ask him to be put to sleep. But he's not in pain, and he's got a relatively good life, and I owe him. I owe him 16.5 years of fun and enjoyment. Yep. And I will pay that price when the time comes.
Yeah.
And I don't actually understand anybody that can hurt an animal. I don't get that. By trade, in my early life, I was a slaughterman, but I never ever hurt an animal. If that makes any sense whatsoever, it probably doesn't. But that's what I did for a living.
Yep, that's why I got cats. They're a lot easier.
The thing is with cats, Henry, they don't need you.
Nope. Oh, no. But
they can survive.
There are some cats that they want to be right with you all the time.
Yeah. Mine's like a puppy, I mean, I have to take it for a walk around the backyard every day.
Yeah.
Wow, dear.
Yeah, if I don't, she gets mad. She sits there and yells at me, "Come on, it's time to go."
Wow, really?
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, that's great. When she was just a puppy, I used to have the milk container, the little plastic thing, and I used to throw it. She used to run after that, go get it, and bring it back.
Yeah, that was a dog in a cat's body.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up with cats. My mum and dad always had 2 cats, always. I grew up with them as a child, and I always remember. I can't remember the names now, but I know we had one of the cats was white, and it was deaf as a post.
Yeah.
And apparently, white cats can be deaf. Apparently, it's in the genes. And I always remember this. One winter, so in the 62, whatever, when we had a bad winter over here. And the cat was let out, and it went into the snow, and you couldn't see the damn thing because it was gone.
Yeah.
So I won't do it. I won't do any animal any harm. Maybe a snake. I might do a snake any harm. I don't like them at all. I got no time for them.
No, that's not a pet.
No, I mean, do you guys get snakes over there?
Yeah, we do have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow, I couldn't cope with that. You see.
Yeah, we got big black snakes, and we do have some rattlers.
But
they're up.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the spiders, the brown recluse.
Yeah, do they come near the house though, or do you have a problem with them ever turning up or not?
No.
No, we get the garden snakes.
Yeah, the little ones.
Close. Yeah, but I mean these things can be 2 foot, right. 2.5 foot long.
Yeah.
Big around as your thumb, but they're harmless. They might bite you, but they're harmless. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
But we've got snakes over. We call it the viper or the adder, and they live in this, especially in the area we live with, the chalk grounds where they tend to lie out in the sunshine. And the dogs get bit by them on a regular basis.
Yeah,
you know what dogs like goes trundling through the grass, comes across a snake, boom.
Yeah.
And often not, it will kill the dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
We next to the mountain where we have our amusement park, there's a carousel, and there was a snake in one of the horses' mouths. I don't know how it got in there, but it bit a little girl. It was a rattlesnake.
Oh, wow.
my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
But from the mountain they come down, but they don't go that far around, but the amusement park is right next to the mountain,
Sure.
What about the little girl? Was she ill? Very ill? Did she die?
No, she didn't die, but they brought her to the hospital and take care of her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But they are here, and we do have water moccasins too. But again, you're not in fear of them, but you're aware of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they always say that it's more frightened of you than what you are of them. I don't know how right that is.
Well, yeah, because you come across them, they want to run, they want to get away.
Yeah, they'd rather avoid you than have conflict.
Yeah, sure. Sure, I understand.
They don't want to.
Is that a new box snake or what? Tried to bite you?
Yeah, it just went for me there. But still, apparently, Ken's friend is a fireman.
Oh, that's that's the part for the chainsaw, the brake.
Yeah, for a steel chainsaw. Apparently, you can't get it in the States.
Yeah, Ken was mentioning yesterday or the day before that you had found the part. You're going to ship it over.
Yeah, it's here. It arrived today, actually.
Very nice.
So that was going to the States.
Very nice.
Get it in the States. Why can't we get that in the States? I don't understand.
Henry, to be honest with you, mate, you can get other stuff much easier than we can. Always surprised me just how you guys say, "Oh, go and get a new set of rings," or "Go and get this, whatever." Yeah. Over here, it's a nightmare getting stuff.
Hey, Patties.
Yeah, but it's like you guys get a good product like the steel, the riding mower. They do not sell that here in the United States.
Yeah.
Why? Don't understand it.
Well, I guess like anything else, you can't sell everything everywhere, can you? I guess you go to the individual market where it's required. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello, Patty's Performance. Good to see you. Come on up, Patty. You want to? Good to see you.
Join the party.
Yeah.
Let me put that out. Let me just put an invite out just to make sure we're not missing anybody. I don't want to miss anybody.
I'm surprised Scotty didn't come up.
Yeah, I think Scotty likes to sit quietly on the side occasionally.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Snobby either, although I know Snobby's hurt his back, hasn't he?
Yeah, so I heard. I don't know exactly what he did.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone said he found a big lump of copper or some such thing. Picking up, moving it around, whatever. I mean, easy done to hurt your back.
Well, maybe that was those two big electric motors that he had gotten.
Oh, possibly. Yeah, possibly.
One was
I was on the other was Dusty last night. She was on, and you could hear Snobby in the back there, in the background. So hopefully he's fine anyway. I'm sure he's a big man. He'll be all right.
Or was he trying to get frisky with Dusty and she smacked him?
Don't know, mate. I have no idea. I know Mick's had his do on Saturday night. That went very well.
Yeah.
It towards the end, it got a bit frisky. You were there, Henry, weren't you?
No, me? Frisky? Nah.
No. No, you know what I'm saying? The conversation got interesting towards the end.
Yeah, that's over with.
Yeah, God, yeah. I mean, move onwards as they do.
Right. Now, I see that Ian's got a pretty good load of stuff he gets in these factories now, Yeah.
Yeah, he seems to be getting some good referrals, doesn't he? Which is really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I personally don't get what he does. I don't quite get it. And I know Kevin, he does. You do it, Kevin, don't you? The scrapping thing and all the rest of it. But I don't quite get it. I
It's
My garage is full of crap anyway, without getting anything else in there.
Yeah,
Right.
for me, it's just something to occupy some time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it'll be nice. I'll save all the copper and the brass that I have, and then you know, when I get 300 or 400 pounds of copper and a couple hundred pounds of brass, I'll load it in the back of the truck and go down and collect my $700 or $800.
Wow. Yeah. I got a lot of brass fittings and stuff in the garage there now, from plumbing stuff. It's all brand new, actually. Just I don't know how you know how I got a hold of it, but I wouldn't even know where to take it, to be honest with you.
Any one of your scrap yards that takes non-ferrous metals.
Is it right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's like I'm not in any big rush to get rid of the copper and the brass, and I have the room to just let it pile up. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, I go in with 100 pounds of copper. If it's clean, bright copper, #1 copper, it's about $320.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I know Snobby talks about clean and dirty and all the rest of it. I don't quite understand what that's all about. I don't understand what it's all about.
Dirty copper means that it's got some solder in the joints, and the solder is what makes it unclean.
Okay.
And if it's copper that's been exposed and it's painted, then that's #2 copper. That's dirty copper.
But presumably they can still use it in some way or the other.
Sure. It's just that it's got a little bit less value because there's more work involved in reprocessing it to make new product.
And aluminium as well and all that stuff. It's all got a price to it, I guess.
Yeah, you've got sheet aluminum, you've had extruded aluminum, you have cast aluminum, you have your heat sinks off of your computers and stuff like that. These are all different grades of aluminum. You have copper aluminum radiators, and I mean, there's so many variations of aluminum or aluminium.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, you try and make the numbers right, and it's just here's the aluminum. If it's 25 cents a pound for the cheap stuff and 30 cents a pound for the good stuff, weigh it all out and give me 27 cents.
Yeah.
Done with it. You know,
I mean, I watched people. There's one of the girls, I forgot her name now. So she strips things down, and different bits and pieces go different places.
Stollers?
Stollers, yeah, that's it. Stollers.
Everyday stollers, yeah.
I really wouldn't have the patience for it, you know.
But see, that's the micro scrapping end of it. That's where you open up a piece of equipment that has a couple of relays in it, and you peel those relays off of the circuit board. You can open the relays. There's a little coil of copper inside, and there's also some silver contacts that have brass connections.
Right.
So you've got the brass, you have the silver contacts, and you have the copper wire. Now, it's not in any great quantity because the whole thing is about the size of your finger.
Right.
It's a very small relay.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I guess it's, you know, like all these hobbies, you know, you spend time doing what you enjoy doing, you know. You know, I mean, I even take the old, you know, we have our plastic water bottles and the soda cans, and New Jersey doesn't have any recycling money where you get anything by bringing it back. But the state of New York has 5 cents per can or per bottle. Right.
So I have these big plastic bags that the post office uses to ship packages, and I have 3 of those full. So I said, at some point in time, I'll drive up into New York State, which is only about a half an hour from me. My wife and I will take a drive just to get out for an hour or two. Yeah. And I'll take the bags up there and I'll collect my $8 or $9.
Yeah.
Well, it won't even pay for the petrol, will it? Won't pay for the gas, will it?
No. But the idea of getting out of the house for a couple of hours is well worth the effort.
I do understand that, mate. I really do understand that. It's brought it home me tonight earlier on when we went down to the local pub for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Just how much you miss your friends and we call it the crack.
Yeah.
A bit of a joke and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
This is my virtual pub, and that was a real pub, like It's,
yeah. So all this will all disappear at some point in time, and hopefully it'll go faster than we do.
I don't think these streams will disappear. To be honest with you, I think what you've ended up with a community of people that enjoy each other's company, enjoy a bit of fun, and also there's a lot of information that comes both ways.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of education with this. Plenty of education.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, I think COVID drove a lot of this. I mean, if they didn't have COVID, you'd probably have half of what we have here.
Oh yeah. But you'll watch. COVID will disappear.
Yeah.
And the streams will start to.
Oh, they will. Yep.
Spread apart.
Life will start to exist again.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that the UK has their streams in the middle of the day.
Well, because of the time difference, yeah.
Right. And for us to be involved in something, to stop, to go to a stream, well, maybe that's where we're going to start losing,
Yeah. Because for you guys, this is morning, isn't it? Or afternoon. Is it for you guys?
It's 4:30.
Dinner time, 4:30. Yeah.
4:30, where it's 9:30 in the evening here for us, you see.
Yeah.
And even though Henry too, all my Canadian friends, Steve and Bruce and all those guys, when I go on at 8 in the morning, they're in bed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because they're a couple hours further west, so it's earlier.
Yeah.
So but I'll do once in a while. I'll go on at like 6, 7 o'clock at night when no one else is on, and then boom, they'll come on because it's dinner time for them.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I get emails all the time from them. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. I was in bed. Well, I don't expect you to be up.
Yeah, you get into like a routine, don't you? Everybody does tend to have like a slot, for want of a better word,
Fix it or strip it.
That's Neil, right? Hello, Neil.
Fix it or strip it. That's Neil.
Yeah, I think that's Neil. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He put some really good stuff up on the tube as well. Actually, very interested.
I don't know if it's EI or EA, so I'm just going to say hello.
EI. It's EI. Neil, the way we say.
Is it KN or just N?
N.
Okay.
Niall is NIAL is Niall. Neil is NEIL.
Yeah, he has some nice.
Or KNEEL.
Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah. KNEEL. Yeah. Is no wonder they say English is a difficult language to learn.
No, it's not.
You can say Keneal and Knife, right?
It's aluminum. There's no I near the end of it.
Aluminum. Aluminium.
I'll still never get that.
That's all right.
Okay.
Speaking of aluminium, you guys seen Ralph Mork lately? I haven't seen him.
He tends to be on a Saturday night, doesn't he?
Usually he'll go on Raphael's and all those, but I haven't seen him lately. Usually he'll chime in on mine or some other ones. I haven't seen him.
Maybe he's got a girlfriend.
Well, yeah, there is that to it. That's
or
the other thing is we do all have lives.
That's true.
The junk that he's got in his apartment, he can't get up.
If suddenly you stopped appearing, how long would it be before somebody says, "Hang on a minute, what's happened to where's Dr.
Who's discovered the body?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's like Bama Motors. We didn't know what happened to him.
Yeah. Well, he sort of did a hiatus, though, right, for a while.
Yeah. And then now he's had that operation again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he still with you? Is he still with you?
Bama?
He's around, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yep.
Yeah, he goes to his lawnmower racetracks.
Hey, I got a question. I'm looking at William's screen. He didn't take the ex-wife indoor, and that's a picture of the bedroom ceiling, is it?
Yeah, could be.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure what William's doing at the moment.
I said it better not be a conjugal visit.
There he is.
There he is.
Welcome back.
You're muted at the moment, William. You're muted, mate.
You're on mute, Will.
We can't read your lips.
Thank you for your service. I'll give you $2 today for the hamburger tomorrow.
That'll be $28, sir. Thank you.
William, look at the note,
William. Read the
William,
note.
look at the note.
Read the note.
We
You
can't
put
hear anything, William.
Yeah.
Speak up.
He's looking up. That's all.
Hang on a minute. He could be screaming or mid scream.
Well, keep in mind, he's only showing from the neck up, so we don't know
Exactly.
It could be anything. Hey, just when she said picking up a mower, that could be code. You don't know.
Yeah.
Dirt rider. Yeah, all right, mate.
Yeah, they'll will you all the bills.
Mm.
Who did I say already? Oh, Mick. Mick could have everything I own. I already said that. Yeah.
The only thing is, he's got to come over and get it, right?
That's right.
I must admit, it's nice to see Mick with Riley Boy on Friday.
Oh yeah.
He phoned me up. I think it was about 7:30 in the morning. You know, and I was still bed warm.
Well, he made you sing happy birthday, right?
He did, yeah. I had to sing happy birthday to the boy.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, he loved it.
Oh yeah.
You have to see him to just see the total joy. He could barely hold himself together, like, you know. He's just a brilliant lad. He really is.
Mm.
Well, he took over for about 10 minutes.
I know. When on my stream, he comes on and then he's like, "Who are you?" And I'm like, "Ken, who?" And he's like, "Oh, that's the one with the money in the States." And I'm like,
well, he got that bit right then, Ken. He calls me Onker.
"Oh yeah." It's funny. I go on there and I go, "There's your dinner." He goes, "Terrell."
And at the end of when you finish talking to him, he'll say, "Wait, what? Wait." He said, "Wait," and then he turns off the phone.
Yeah, wait.
he gets me every time doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Mick and Sue, they are brilliant with him. They really are.
Oh yeah. God bless him for helping out like that. That's for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
We all get blessed in different ways.
Yeah,
absolutely right, mate. Yeah, we all have our stories to tell.
Mm.
Whether or not you choose to share them is entirely up to you. Yeah. Then you have sometimes it's good, even on here, that you share, and we've all seen it in the past. People sharing their thoughts and their fears and all the rest of it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
and that is not a bad thing.
I'm going to tell you something.
If you can unload, then you're doing yourself some good.
Yeah. Have your children asked you over the course of time about your life when you were younger?
No.
Who you asking? Everybody?
Everyone.
I don't know, mate. My boy just takes the mickey out of me.
Yeah.
My son just takes the mickey out of me. And I think he loves me. I'm sure he does, actually. We have a relationship whereby it's not so sure it's even a father-son relationship. It's mates.
Yeah.
Which I really, really enjoy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But invariably, when he phones me up, he wants money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever I called my father, and my parents divorced when I was 13. So whenever I called my father, the first thing out of his mouth is, "I ain't got no money."
That's one thing I can say. My kids never ever asked me for money ever.
The same with mine. They never asked me for anything.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't spoiled, or they weren't spoiled by any means, but it's just that we lived by our means, and that was it. You know, we never, you had a roof over your head, food. You know.
Yeah. My parents, I would ask questions, and I would always get, "Oh, well, that was a long time ago. So go do something."
Well, we would always say to our kids, because my kids are younger than yours, but they were like, you guys have it good compared to the way we had it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, tell us how you had it, and then
the way. Yeah. Remember what was it? Abraham Lincoln, walked to school uphill both ways in the rain and snow and all that.
That's right. Knee deep snow. Yeah. But my kids, I told my kids, I says, you know what? I says, you guys, I've got 4 children. I says, each of you's come up with 10 questions that you wanted to ask me. I says, and then you corroborate between you so that you don't duplicate a question.
Yeah.
I says, and then we'll have a nice sit down one day and we'll get it all sorted out.
I should do that though, Kevin, because that's one thing I regret when my father passed away. He was only 71 years old, and you regret because once a parent passes away, you can't ask a question.
You'll never know.
And I mean, and you have so many,
Yeah. Well, we never got the chance to sit down with my kids and have the question and answer session, but they put a list together for me.
Oh, no kidding. Cool.
Wow.
But isn't it amazing though to know how your kids think, though? I mean, to me, that's fascinating.
Yeah. So there's 29 questions, and I already found 2 duplicates.
Well, I saw the one that says biggest regret. That's probably on the top of most of the kids' lists.
Yeah.
And then you say, what's your first name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my father's still alive. He's 90. I think my father's about 94, 95 now, I think. Yeah. They're all thereabouts. He's off his legs now anyway. And the only thing my father always asks me, when am I going to see you? When you can come and see me? Hello, Neil. Hey, Neil. Good to see you, mate.
Hello, sir.
You're all right
there. And I haven't seen my father face to face for, oh God, probably 6 years.
Oh wow,
something like it. And I mean,
far away, Phil.
He lives up in the Midlands, so for us, probably because it's a lot smaller country. 3 hours away.
Oh, okay.
I'm incredibly proud of my father, who's a furniture maker.
Oh, okay.
In fact, we have one of his pieces he made for us when we got married. He did a lot of work for Lord Bath and Wilton House, not Wilton House, Wilton House and Longley.
Did he have his own company, Phil, or did he work for somebody?
Oh yeah. We had our own company, which. Yeah, there's a long story, but basically gave it away. So gave away my inheritance. But that's by the by. That's not important. I inherited 1% of my father's skill. I can knock in a 6-inch nail straight.
Yeah, I could write a book on my history of my parents. Because he was up in the upper parts of Poland, and then the Russians invaded. They got rid of his whole family that was a certain age and took only the kids to Russia in the concentration camp, took the women to Siberia. And then he ended up in the German concentration camp when the Germans invaded Russia. And, it was just a big story. I could write a book actually on what happened with him,
Henry, you should do. You should write it down.
Oh, yeah.
Put these stories down so your children or your grandchildren can see them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my brother
absolutely. You should write it down, Henry. Apart from anything else, Henry, give you something to do.
Yeah. No, my brother already did that. He put it on reel to reel and then onto tape,
Yeah.
The stories that he had, and how he lost his mother when he was 12, and she had these 2 little pictures that she had stuffed in her bra of him with a trumpet and her, and when we got that by the Blue Cross, because they were searching for her when we were here in the States, and these 2 little pictures that she sent, that he had blown up of his mother and him, that's all he had from.
Wow, you really should write a book, Henry. Really interesting.
Yeah, he had it tough.
Interesting. Hi, Tommy. Good to see you. We all do have stories because. It is. And the trouble is if you don't record it or you don't talk about it, it's gone. It's lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and I'm the last in my family. My siblings are gone. Parents are gone. Never knew my grandparents. I have a couple of cousins that we really don't keep in touch at all. So, in order for me to keep anything in the McGrath family alive, I have to research it out and then pass this information along to my children so that they will have at least something.
Yeah. Have you ever tried employing one of these search engines, whatever, to do the searches for you.
My mother did it. My mother did that 21 and something where you do the saliva.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She ended up getting an email from a woman in Russia who was actually like 6 times removed and related. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I know that my father's family is Ireland and England, but I don't know them. And I'd like to get some information back 2 or 3 generations, so maybe I can find out where in the UK.
Well, you can employ somebody to do that for you, Kevin. There are people that specialize in doing that job.
Genealogy.com for $30 or whatever. They do a little.
They do. I mean, it turns out we believe Annie and I are remotely related, 3rd or 4th or 5th cousins.
Wow.
Way back when. I mean, so we're not going to have children with 3 eyes and all the rest of it.
No, but years ago, cousins married, right? You go back 300 years.
We only realized that from talking.
Second cousins can marry here in the States.
Sure, yeah. We're not even that close, but we think we can trace it back that far, because on my side of the family, we're the Hardys. Now, you've heard of Thomas Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy?
No, Thomas Hardy, the writer. Well, somewhere along the line, we've got roots there as well. But hey, it's not particularly important, but it'd be nice to trace it back. We've tried to trace it back. We get close, but but that's why it's so important to try and find out this stuff.
But I tell you, Phil, do the thing like my mom did. I got it, that 21andMe, the thing where you do the saliva, they do the DNA. My mother actually got an email with a world map where DNA 90% or higher match. They have red dots where all over the world people exist that have the same DNA 90% match. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is it called 21A? Is it? It's called
21andMe, I think it's called.
Okay. Well, send me the link, Ken. I'll be interested.
Yeah, because I got it as a Christmas gift. I just haven't done it yet. They give you a swab, you put it in the tube, and you send it in. Yep. But she actually got an email. My mom got an email back from some lady in Russia, because my mother is Baranovsky and Cassidy, so she's Irish Russian. And then my father was Weiman and Kavetso, so he's German and Hungarian. So my kids and my wife is Italian and a little bit of Slovak. So my kids are like the League of Nations. I mean, they're everything.
57.
Yeah, Heinz 57. I know, but I think it's 21andMe. I think that's the name of it.
Remember, their keeping of books was in the churches and in the hospitals.
Oh yeah. Yep. The birth records and all that stuff. Yep.
So, all right, I'm going to drop down. That phone call I had just got is my mechanic is bringing his friend by. They want to chit chat with me about some stuff.
All right, Kevin. Good to see you. Thanks for.
I'm going to bow out. Thank you for letting me come up and join the party.
Good to see you, mate. Always welcome, Kevin.
Thank you. All right, we'll catch you on another one. Stay healthy, everyone.
Take care. Bye. Neil, how you doing, mate? Good to see you.
Yeah, not too bad.
Nice to see you got your Concord shirt on.
Yeah, there it is, Phil.
23andMe. Okay, thank you.
23andMe. And you get a chart like this. It shows your DNA and all that stuff. And you get a map where people matched. And if you want, you give your email. They forward to people that have a 90% or higher match. And she was able to find people that actually were related 4 or 5 times removed that had similar. Oh, my great-great-grandmother was named this. Oh, so was mine. Oh, where are they from? And they started communicating. It was pretty fun.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah. And Phil, it's all based on DNA.
Yeah.
Maybe you have some kids out there too that'll find you.
If a letter comes from a lawyer, don't open it.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
If you get extra Father's Day cards, don't open them.
Yeah.
So, Neil, what have you been up to, mate? Good to see you.
I'll be gardening.
Gardening?
More gardening.
All right, mate. Well, we've had quite an interesting conversation tonight. I'll tell you, we've been all over the place here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, hey, William, we gonna have that cigarette after, or what?
William's now come back, Mr. Greenbeard.
I'm still living. It's still green. Yeah.
There you go, mate.
Still living.
I'm getting a bit of feedback here from somebody. I'm not sure who it is.
I'm on this little speaker. It might be. Let me cut this speaker off.
Hang on, mate. Let's see if it's you. Whoop.
That ain't better. Can you hear me?
Hang on, mate. Hang about.
What is he using his speaker as a mic or something?
Well, I can hear better. Little speaker, little Sony speaker.
What have you got there? What's that in there, then, mate?
Speaker.
Oh, a speaker. Oh, wow.
Yeah, like a little Bluetooth speaker. It sounds pretty good to be so small. I can hear
a little itty bitty one.
This iPhone speaker ain't worth a shit. You can't hear worth a crap. I can hear better, but it gives feedback or what you call it.
Well, we could hear that woman talking clearer than you.
Yeah, we could hear that. William, do you want to tell us a bit more about that or not?
Yeah, William, we didn't know you were having an assignation with a young woman, you know?
Turn the speaker came back on. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to either. That's my ex. She just all of a sudden popped up. She's trying to get a reality. She's going through a divorce, but she's trying to get this lawnmower. And
that woman on the, what's her name? You want to speak to somebody on the speaker?
That's my ex.
On Amazon, isn't it? Alexia.
Yeah,
Sure, it's not Alexia.
Alexa, yeah.
Alexa, yeah.
Yeah, it came back on. Let me cut it back off. It came back on.
Dear
I cut it off. Came back on. I have time on.
I would just say refer all correspondence to my lawyer.
Yeah. So, are you having a bit of time to yourself tonight, Neil? Are you? You've got your all your housekeeping done?
Yeah, all the gardens are done. I'm just
right.
Okay. Everybody's in bed.
Young little Philly, clean it for me.
Yeah, Neil's internet accent in particular good. Now you're a bit glitchy, mate. I'm not sure what you're on. You on a PC or something?
Is it the microphone or the picture?
I think William's on his phone.
Okay. Yeah, you just speak glitchy, that's all, mate.
I'm trying to get this picture off. Won't go off now.
Well, we got William here. He's chuntering away here.
Unfortunately, I'm using a wireless mouse, and I think it's interfering with everything.
Hey, Scotty, get away, mate. There we go. Scotty,
hello.
welcome. Scotty, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Doing good.
We wonder where you were. We could see you lurking on the side there, mate.
Yeah. Now, let me just do a slight alteration tune because that mic's probably pretty loud, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a bit better. Echo here from somebody. I'm not sure where it is.
That should be a bit better.
That's better, mate. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. It's just trying to get the calibrations right with this mic and StreamYard because it's a lot more powerful than the old USB one.
You have no idea what you're talking about, mate. I have absolutely no idea.
I make it simple. This rubbish. This good.
Okay, what was he looking at then? I think all I looked at was his lap, I think.
I got the other mic, but the boom arm is that rubbish.
Right, okay, got you.
That boom arm is rubbish.
That's fair
Absolute
enough.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been discussing all sorts of things here tonight, guys. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, Scotty?
Besides getting annoyed with machines, not much really. I've had more fun. I've got a rotivator, which is playing up basically. It just does not want to play ball.
Did you sort your mower? You said you had a problem with the mower, didn't you?
The Mountfield, yeah, I'm working on that one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm working on that one.
You haven't
I've
worked
got
out
to do some paint work.
Sorted out yet, have you?
What was that?
You haven't worked out how to get the drive working on my mower yet, have you?
No.
Don't worry, mate.
Taylor thought he had it.
The rest of the world has done
going to be on Ripley's Believe It or
He had
Not.
it the other night because he managed to get magically the wheel started to move, but it's still being a BMC lawnmower.
Yeah.
I've actually put the wheel up on my workbench with the cog, the drive cog, on the inside it, as though it would be located with the pin, and I've tried to sort out, looking at it, how it can work. And by the laws of physics, it don't work.
It must be a massive fault in general.
Yeah, because who's his name? Well, Tinker and Taylor. He's got exactly the same mower with exactly
he
the same
thought he had
problem.
it the other day. He thought he had it the other day, but no.
But wait until I get down to Mick. We've decided if we can't fix it, it's going to become a push mower. End of.
I'm surprised you haven't done that already.
Well, no, you see, the thing is, Scotty, I'm a very, very patient man, and I tend not to like things to beat me. Yeah. And I would work, trying to I will measure 12 times and cut once. Forget this business measured twice. I would do it 12 times, and then one more just for luck, because that's the way I am. I'm a quality engineer, quality manager, and that's the way that I deal with data. Tell me mine works.
Yeah.
Prove to me how it works.
There's got to be that sweet spot in there where it's going to work. It's that spring, you know.
And and Henry, only yesterday evening I looked at it again on the bench, and I'm wondering if it's all to do with belt tension, on taking enough tension off of the belt to stop the drive, which then would maybe allow it to run backwards.
Yeah, that's what I said. That sweet spot.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, no resistance.
Tinker and Taylor did find a little spring that's like I think it's attached to the gearbox, which moves slightly, and the wheel actually moved.
Yeah,
for a little while.
That spring holds the gearbox under tension, which releases the tension on the drive belt.
Yeah,
well, it does. It tilts. If you can imagine, this is the gearbox, a spring here, and the spring pulls down. It tilts.
It pulls it away, right, Phil?
And pulls it away from the belt.
Yeah,
it's almost like there is too much tension, isn't it?
Yeah,
really.
That's how it works.
Well, it's meant to work anyway.
Your connection was bad, mate. Not a problem. Hang in on the side, mate. We're always good to see you.
Which mower?
The mower which Conker's been having problems with for like 2 months.
That one.
That's a bit of an exaggeration.
It feels like 2 months.
All right, leave it. Hey, just be careful. Careful. There we go. Look, here you go.
There you go.
I don't know if you heard what Mum said.
You gave one of your lawnmowers to
cheeky
the
one.
guy that owns that
I
machine.
said 2 years.
So I'm waiting for somebody to come up with a clever idea. What's going to end up happening, guys? I'll tell you now. We're going to end up with a video with me and Mick.
Good.
And if nothing else, we'll have a bit of fun with it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like when
he just put it 2 years.
Yeah, as long as I get a cup of tea and a slice of cake from Pauline, I'll be happy. Because Pauline does make a nice cake. Pauline is his mum-in-law, by the way. And she does make a nice bit of cake.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Riley boy will get to visit you.
Oh.
Sorry, Henry, say again, mate?
I said Riley boy, he'll get to visit you,
Oh, Riley. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like Riley. Is a nice lad. He really is. Love him to bits. You can't help but love the lad. He's
William, what are you doing?
An arm or a leg?
William?
You don't know Amanda leg.
Did he take his pants?
He's got black socks. Oh, wait a minute. What is he making? A porno? He's got black socks on. Was this a Russ Meyer movie?
Oh my Lord! What was that hanging down?
Yeah, beastology.
Telling you.
Oh boy!
The last time I saw a video with a guy with black socks, it wasn't good.
Especially with a hole in the big toe.
Telling you.
Come on, baby. Come on.
William,
William, I know times are hard, but shoes, man, shoes.
Yeah. I just
William, you carry on like this, you will get yourself a reputation.
Yeah. I gotta get plugged up. I'm gonna go dead again.
Oh Lord. So when you're back to work, William?
Go back Thursday.
Okay, all right. So we'll be watching the intricacies of your extrusion line again.
Scott.
Yeah.
He's upside down, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always up like
Which is actually quite interesting because I'm sure Ken and Henry will like it. It's I like to see how engineering works, extrusion especially. We had a company down in Plymouth that made the aluminium pipes, made the pipe work for the nuclear reactors for submarines, and that was extruded. And they would start off with a billet of aluminium, and they would extrude that bit by bit by bit into a tube of aluminium with, and we are talking about the tolerances of plus or minus bugger all, like, you know.
Yeah, probably a few microns, right?
Yeah, for the nuclear energy on a submarine. And I had a visit there when I was in the business, and they really did impress me on their controls, their control sheets and stuff. Amazing, absolutely amazing. The extruding line was just went on forever.
Well, look at what William said. William, you said yours is what, a half a mile?
Yeah.
The tunnel, yeah. Ash gives away
2,600 feet.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ash.
Well, hello.
Hello there, Ash.
Ash, did they ever square away your pipe, neighbor's pipes?
Yeah, we sorted that out. It's all done. They're blocked in our manhole cover.
Yeah, so they don't need to get down there to do more pipe work.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
I see Fred's back, by the way, Ken.
Is he?
Yeah, Fred's back. Not on the screen.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yep, he's back.
What have you been up to then, Ash?
Bit of everything. I've managed to get quite a few machines running this week. Been quite productive, should we say.
Well done,
quite
mate.
productive.
Well done.
Yeah, and I've done a bit of gardening today, so jobs are good.
Gardening.
Ash, that camera you showed me the other day, what's the name of it?
That is a DJI Osmo Action.
That's the one you use, huh?
Yeah, that's the one I've got. There'll be a video coming out either today or tomorrow with me using that camera.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Focus well.
That's a
Cheers,
nice
Gravy Man. Good to see you, mate.
See you later, Gravy Man.
Does that have a telephoto lens on it?
It's
There's
good
wide angle,
quality, really good quality, wide angle.
Yeah.
Here it is again. It is, because what I like about this one, it's got the screen on the front, so when you're actually looking at it, you can actually still see it.
Right. That's what I like about it. Yeah.
Is that like the GoPro?
Got that right there,
Yeah,
Kev.
you've got the GoPro
Alright.
version.
Yeah.
Mine's the DJI version. The only
Hey,
reason I
okay,
went
so-
for the DJI camera,
Okay.
the adapter for the microphone was cheaper. That's the only reason I went for that. I was going to get the GoPro 8. Then I
Right.
went for this one. And this one come with 3 batteries as well, which was
Oh
handy.
wow, yeah, because I need a spare battery for mine, and the thing I find with these is you've got to take the chip out to transfer onto the PC.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's a
there's
bit intermittent.
Scotty will probably tell us. Is there a cable you can just plug in to transfer, Scotty?
Yeah,
You
I
can
got
plug the
this,
cable straight
Summit.
into the GoPro. Yeah,
Can you
the
put a
same-
link up there? You can find it for us. I couldn't find one.
it is a USB-C.
It's a mini too, right?
So it's the same one that's used to charge the battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have a, is it? Did it come with a cable?
Yeah, but it's only a little tiny short one, about a foot long.
Yeah, it's the
So it
same
ends up
one as that.
dangling from the PC.
Does it
So
have
what you can do is you can take that cable to a phone shop or something and say, I need a cable, one of these cables, and they have
Okay.
a longer one. That'd be the
Looks like
easiest,
Henry's
easiest
got
way of doing
something
it.
similar.
Yeah, one's to charge and one is to a USB.
Yeah, they're different. Yeah, they're different. Those ones. Yeah.
Put up, Henry. Can you put up a game for it, mate?
I have got one. Hang on.
Oh yeah, they are slightly different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
one's
yours
power,
that
one's
style?
data.
Crumbs.
Is yours that style?
Hang on, mate.
Adapter.
Hang on.
That's the newer USB, right?
Yeah, Type C. That's called the Type C cable you need for that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I'm not sure quite what I got here then.
Well, I don't think you got the mini USB. I mean, you have to get that one separate.
Right, I think I had a cable here somewhere for it.
Yeah, there is.
It's not got focus. Dang it.
Scotty's got one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one that came with mine.
Yeah, it's either going to be micro USB or USB-C.
Hang on a second, mate. Hang on. Where are you?
Yeah, that's USB-C.
Yeah, Type C.
Yeah.
Is that the
Type
right
C.
one?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Type C adapter.
That
But it's only
plugs into
about
the
a foot
side.
long and it ends up dangling for the PC.
Yeah, you can get a longer
you can
one.
get
Just
longer
get a
ones.
Type C.
Just like what I've got here.
Is that the same cable?
Same cable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
So
one.
you forgive me. What's it called? Put it on. Can you put it in the comments?
Yeah.
Because I don't like keep taking the little thingy out. What do you call it? Little card.
Yeah.
SD card. SD.
Thanks, Henry. All right, mate. All right.
There we go. USB.
Well, that's it. I'll tell you what. That's it down now. There you go. All right, you're back up now.
Yeah.
Adam's gas is something I've just been looking at for my welder. You know, hiring gas, MIG gas, is really expensive over here.
Over here too. Yeah.
It's called a USB-C
USB-C, yeah.
cable. Okay, thank you. I'll have a look. Probably do them on eBay, don't they, and stuff like that?
Or Amazon, yeah.
Okay.
Just look on Amazon at this second on the other.
And that charges and it transfers.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you could get a braided one, for example, which means that'll last a little bit longer, sort of thing, for
Right.
like £5.
And the other thing I think I need is a new card thingy as well, because it's only a small one. Somebody want 128 gigabyte or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, when you
Yeah,
format it,
that's a micro USB.
USB.
Yeah, micro SD card. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Not USB. I've got USB on the brain now because of that cable.
Yeah, someone said you want 128. Is it something?
Yeah. But when you go to format it, depends on how you
I've got
format it.
32 gigabyte.
Okay.
Does the job. I think
But
it's
apparently, the
32
one
anyway.
that they supply it with, it's not very big.
No. They charge you an arm and a leg and give you as small as possible SD card, you know.
So you want to buy the biggest one you can get, I guess.
I've got a 32 gigabyte, which does me fine.
Is that big? I don't know.
Sorry,
Sorry,
no, it's
Ash.
only a micro USB.
Ash, I ain't got a clue, mate. I really
micro
don't.
SD.
You know.
Brain's dead.
SanDisk. Oh, I've heard of SanDisk. Yeah, I think I got a SanDisk.
Yeah, SanDisk. There you go.
128. Yeah, yeah. That's that what you use, Henry? Is it?
Yeah.
All right, mate. Gigabyte. All right. Unless you start going big stuff like Scotty's got, but there we go. I think Ken's just dropped off actually.
Okay. Hey, if I want to know about technology, I'll ask one of my kids.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Tinker Tailor.
Hey,
man.
I'll leave you on the bottom a moment, William. I'll leave you in the basement 2 seconds, mate. All right. There you go.
Can you hear us okay?
Come on, TT. Tell me you sorted out that mower of yours.
Sorted.
You sorted it, have you?
Yeah, it's on the front lawn burning as we're speaking.
I like your thought process.
Yeah, it burns well. 4-star petrol. Get up.
Okay, so you no further forward then, mate.
Well, as Scotty said before, I thought I had it last night. But I'm going to, sometime this week or sometime, I'm going to nip to my local engineers. I'm going to get a new spring that fits from the transmission box to the baffle.
Yeah. I've got that one, mate. It's a small one. It's about 2 inches long.
Yeah.
And it puts a heck of a tension on the gearbox to the top lip of the baffle.
Yeah. Well, I've sussed it so if you get the gearbox balanced on the axle at the right place and then move the spring on the baffle, it seems to get it working for a while. But I think my spring's past.
Is there a notch on the baffle plate?
There is, yes.
Yeah, because my baffle plate was cracked in half, and I had to rivet it together.
There's a tiny little notch in mine in the baffle. Tiny little notch.
Yeah.
And it's about opposite where it comes down. Where it comes straight down, it just clips onto the bottom of the baffle.
And there's a lot of tension in there. There's a lot of tension.
It seems to be, what I was finding was, I was turning the cogs by my hand.
Yeah.
But what was happening when you got to the gearbox at a certain place, on the axle, it stopped. It just wouldn't move anymore.
Yeah, exactly the same as mine.
So it's setting up the axle. It's setting up the gearbox with the wheels. But I'm going to get another spring first. And I'm going to work on after it after that.
Right.
I was dancing and everything. I thought it was it. I thought I had it, but nah. And if it just drops back, if you notice with yours, I had mine. The way I had mine standing up was the back end was on the ground. And I was sitting looking into it.
Yeah.
And I was turning the cogs. And if you just play around with the gearbox slightly, it went, the cogs turn no bother going backwards. It was just that little tension.
I had it on the workbench upside down. So I could see what I was doing from underneath.
Yeah, well, I was doing that to start with, but I've got the engine on mine. So I'm just tipping mine right back.
Yeah,
so I'm just looking at the axle underneath.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it like.
Get on there. You'll be all right, mate. You get it sorted.
Well, I'll get it done.
I sent you those drawings, by the way. Did you get the email?
I got them. Yes. Yes.
Hey, I think you guys should go online and participate in this survey.
Well, Ken, if I went online and did that survey, I'll tell you what, mate, that was minus 8.8.
Unless the scale is 100.
Be minus 8.8 for me, mate.
When it comes to your GoPro, you might want to double check the GoPro website because there's certain GoPros which require a different SD card.
What's yours called?
Okay, so you might want to double check with that on, so you don't end up getting the wrong SD card and then wasting money.
Thank you.
Sparky informed me about
that. Right. Okay.
I just got it in my ear.
Go on, then.
Office.
What's the type you've got? You've got the BMC
Lawn Racer.
Lawn Racer. Well, mine's not the Lawn Racer, but it's the same. It's a BMC. It's a BMC.
Yeah, it's a BMC
Big 20.
Or something.
Big 20.
Big 20.
Yeah, it's a 20, 20 inch.
Yeah.
Because all those pictures, all those drawings I send you, you get through, there's at least 20 or 30 different drawings. And they're all showing different layouts.
Yeah, it's weird how they've got it done. It's like I keep saying, the guy who invented that is sacked. He's got to be.
He's got to be. Shocking design.
It is awful, mate. But I mean, the people are selling them on eBay, and there's 2 or 3 on eBay at the moment. I've actually
does not
people. And I've said, you take the wheel off and send me a photograph of the setup. And
I'll send one. There's a bloke selling one for £200.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. Look at it. It's the same as mine.
Yeah.
I emailed them and asked them for the length of cable and a photo underneath looking at the transmission box.
Yeah.
I've never heard anything back from them.
No, I know what you mean.
He's probably the bloke that invented it.
Because, I mean, if you remember, guys, some weeks ago, Stuart sent me this picture on how to set it all up. Yeah. Now, that's not what I've got. And I've tried to explain. I don't even know. I put my finger on there. I don't even know what this is here. No idea what that is.
Spacer, or is that a... is that just a spacer, or is that the thrust washer?
Here's a spacer. Where's my finger? There.
Okay, then it's a thrust washer, right?
Well, I don't know. This black thing here, I don't know what that is.
How thick is it?
Well, I can't tell, Kent.
Oh, that's the stuff he sent you. Okay.
See,
where's his engineering drawing he sent you? Remember, he sent you a nice drawing.
I'll tell you what, I promise you guys now, and I'll say this publicly, I will never, ever, ever have a BMC lawn racer mower in my workshop ever again.
Amen to that.
Don't blame you.
Honestly, God, I will not.
Conker, if we can fix them, we could be millionaires.
Oh, well.
We could be the only people that could fix them.
You could title yourself as BMC lawnmower repairers.
I will. I don't want to see another one. I really, really do not.
I guess the shop's like.
I don't know how the lawnmower's feelings.
It's been the bane of my life. It's sat there now in the shed, in the workshop, laughing at me. I open the door, and all I can hear is. I hate it with a passion. Honest to goodness,
well, Phil,
I
don't know about yours, but mine doesn't have any parts numbers on it. You know, like for cable.
Doesn't have any what?
It doesn't have any numbers for cables. You know, for the drive cable and the deadman cable.
No, the cable I've got is in good condition, and I have
to make my own.
I've adjusted it in, out, it's like oars drawers. The cable on my mower, in and out all the time. Oh yeah, Fenric elbow. Sorry.
We'll get it. We'll sort it.
All right, lovey. Sorry? All right. Yeah, so there we. And I know everybody's fed up with it, but all I want is help. I'm begging. Can I have help, please?
Put some giant googly eyes on it. That'd make it hilarious. To make it a bit more easy to look at. If you put giant googly eyes on it, then you can just laugh every time you see it. You know?
Lawn art.
I was saying that
I've
I've actually got the wheel.
If it wasn't so expensive, you know, I could post it to somebody to have a go at it. And then if they can't repair it, post it to somebody else.
Pass it on. Pass it down the line.
And if it doesn't happen, just send it to Snobby.
Are there any dealers around that actually sell those, or are they in like the box stores?
I bought mine on one of the channel things.
The company that sells them, Ken. I've been in contact with. No, we don't do spares. Or they did send me some new pins and a new gear cogs. The cogs were right; they're marked left and right. Neville will tell you, but there's two types of pins. They sent me the wrong ones, so two
long and
small.
short ones. Yeah.
And they said, "We'll give you your money back." I've not seen the money back. Of course, I've not.
Wait.
You ain't said. Well, it's coming up. Well, as you know, it's going up to Mick. Mind you, I did say to him the other day, when we're going to get together and do this, he said, well, I can't promise we can fix it.
I mean, just look at that thing. Come on.
I hate it with a passion. I hate it.
It looks like a Formula One race car or something.
Yeah, but mine don't even look like that.
What do you think it's called? A lawn racer?
That's a new one.
That's a brand new one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, it makes it.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? Look what it says on the bottom.
Currently not available.
I'm just glad that I've got a colleague in Neville that can back me up and tell me that it's not possible to fix it. Am I right, mate, or not?
That's correct, yes. Well, I just thought when I changed the part I need to change to get it running again, I thought that was it, put it back to normal. No. You can't get it back to normal.
It's not an option.
So I'm wondering if I try to break it, I may be able to fix it.
Take a hammer to it.
I would say send it over to Ash.
Ash don't want to
I could have brought one the other day, and I went.
What, one of these?
No, a
You did the
BMC,
right
yeah.
thing,
I was
mate.
like, no, thank you. I've heard enough about them.
Well, Ash, what you should have done, how much were they wanting for it?
25 quid.
You should have took it.
25 quid? What?
Just so you can figure
could've-
out this damn problem.
Hey, Phil,
And get rid of
read
it.
the fifth, read
Don't do
the
anything
fifth
to
line
it.
down.
What's this? Hang on, mate. Hang on, Ken.
The 21-inch.
No,
I
read
got the 20-inch. That's the
design
ESI.
specifically.
Design specifically for the more
Yeah.
discerning
gardener.
It should say for the more frustrated repairman.
Got that
The
right.
thing is, Ken, they're not even cheap. Are they? No, they're not
No, they're
cheap.
not.
They're not cheap mower.
No.
But they're built cheaply.
And
Clearly.
honestly, I tell you what, the engines on them, nothing stops the engines on them to go for
It's a
ages.
Wolf, isn't it? It's a Wolf engine on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolf.
It is
yeah.
mine's 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 horsepower motor on there. It's a
Yeah.
in mind you need something decent on it to get the bloody thing to move.
It does. No, and mine just went through long grass and everything. It never stuttered, nothing. But like I say, it's awkward
Has
to get
yours
parts.
ever gone backwards, Nev?
Pardon?
Has yours ever moved backwards?
Yeah, when I got it.
Oh,
It worked
shit,
fine.
don't tell me that.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. When it was working fine, it was just one day I was cutting grass and it just when I stopped it to empty the bag, I went back to it, put the bag back on, and I tried to turn the lawnmower and I just couldn't move it around.
No, it just locks up, doesn't it? It locks up totally.
Yeah. I've took the gearbox apart, I've had a look, everything's fine in there, there's nothing broken, everything's moving the way it should be.
Yeah.
Now, Ken, will the axle be counterbalanced inside the gearbox, or Henry, or will it be like on a timing inside the gearbox?
Nah, it shouldn't be. It should just be direct drive. No, no, there's no differentials or anything. Yeah.
No.
No. Oh, that's the only thing. It's
definitely
it's that sweet spot for
there a different side one of those?
It's probably just
What's
a
that?
standard bevel gear setup. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just the bevel. It's just one cog, and then another one comes down and turns it.
Yeah,
but
it's actually a live gearbox. It's normally a gearbox. You got the lever. When you engage the lever, it engages the box. Yeah.
It
These are just live. There's no lever. They constantly move.
Yeah.
The only thing that disengages the gearbox is friction from the belt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that sweet spot that it has, that spring is probably worn to that point where that sweet spot is failing.
Yes.
Well, I've got the spring on mine, Henry, and I've got a job to get it to engage. I'm putting 120 pound of PSI to pull the damn thing up to engage it onto the baffle.
Yeah, that's not right.
It's a serious spring.
No. Mine's not like that. No, mine's not like that. Mine's just you just pull it down with a little long nose pliers and hook it onto the baffle.
Is that on the plate cable? You're not talking about the one on the end of the cable, are you?
Oh no, well I disconnect that from the top.
Yeah.
And then
I
I just
put it on. Got a spring, but there's another spring that hooks onto the gearbox. There's a little location hole.
Yeah, and it goes on top of the plate on top of the gearbox.
2 inches long, with double-ended, and you have to get. Well, I have to get a piece of pull rope
and
to pull it up with all my strength to get it to hook over.
That's not right. That belt's too tight.
That'll put some pressure on the belt, mate.
Yeah.
But it's holding it down. It takes the pressure off the belt.
But I
the
think
way
if
it works, you pull the lever, works against the spring and pulls the gearbox up to tension the gearbox.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was finding when I was putting too much pressure each way on the gearbox. It was locking the back wheels going backwards. It just has to be right. It has to be just lightly right. Because Ash, and you seen it, Scotty, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did get it moving, and then it just locked up again. It has something to do with that gearbox axle and that spring. Because the little spring, the one I've got, it fits onto a metal bracket on the top of the gearbox.
Yeah.
Into a little hole, and then I just pull it down with a pair of long nose pliers.
Oh, I can't go against the spring because on the gearbox there's like a little lug with a hole in it. You locate it
on the top of the gearbox
itself, yeah.
Yes.
On the gearbox, yeah.
Well, I put mine on the top first, then I pull it down.
Oh, I can't pull it down like that. It's too tight.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
Did you put a new spring on it, or was that the original?
That's what I found on there, mate. It's what was on there.
Aye.
In fact, when I opened it up, somebody had moved stuff around because they taken off the drive belt completely, and the baffle itself had split in half. The rear baffle, and I've had to weld that back together again. In fact, I welded it and riveted it so it can't move. You buy the baffle plates, you can buy those.
Aye. Well, I'll have a look. I'll see if I can. Well, it won't be the next couple of days. I've got the diggers coming in tomorrow. I've got trouble with my drains, so I've got to get the fields dug up. But once I get that sorted, and I'm stuck at home because I haven't got a car.
I'll tell you what, mate. Before much longer, I'm taking a 12 board of mine. I'm going to shoot the damn thing.
It's a thing you've just got to leave and then go back to it and then just look at it again.
Yeah. Happy days. Well, one thing's for sure, guys. When we fix it, and we will, maybe, we will make sure everybody in the world knows about it. And
Good.
Ash is quite right. Whatever he did, he didn't buy one or didn't get one.
And he don't want one.
And he doesn't want one.
Doesn't want one.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, it's been 2 hours and 35 minutes. I'm going to go get some fun.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You're right.
Christ,
I said you want to do 2 hours.
Damn.
2.5 has always gone on and on, waffling as usual.
Yeah.
I've got to look at some emails from Ken and one thing and another, and from Sparky. Thanks, guys, for turning up. I really appreciate it. I really do. It's great to talk to you all. And between us, we'll put the world to right, I'm sure.
Phil, get that address and give me a number, Phil, and we'll take care of you.
Yeah, it'll be sorted, mate. Yeah.
All right.
And everybody actually on the comments, thanks for joining in. We appreciate it. Guys, take care. Be more importantly, be safe. All right?
Will do. Ta-da.
All the best. Bye-bye. I'll wait for the dropout and I'll end the broadcast. Cheers. Ta-da, mate.